The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
What's really funny on social media is that's why I don't read it, because I read something and somebody was like, when I was on Dominique's show, so the dude's like, Lou aging, he ain't aging well because he was such a hater at the Comedy Act Theater. I was like, the operative word is aging.
Yeah, gotta get there.
Are we on?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Well, nobody told us that. Where's Katt Williams? Nobody's. Okay.
Wow. You starting off.
All right. Hey,
hilarious.
We back. It's Happy New Year. Hey, I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
I'm Katt Williams.
No, see, you almost joined already.
Not really.
Wow. John.
Damn.
This dude called. You into social media. Dannon is on his way. He's got to go help a earthquake read something, I guess. I had a joke.
Huh? It's a V in there somewhere.
I was like,
community. Q-U.
The only way you can prove it is go on the show and just read.
That's the first thing I would do.
Aspiration. ASS.
Well, wait. The funniest person who did about spelling was Patrice O'Neill.
Oh.
That was hilarious, that thing. Now,
well, see, if you'd have studied his act like you studied yours, then you'd be hilarious.
Don't say something I just said off the air.
They don't know that.
Yeah.
They don't know what we're talking about.
So you just,
because you knew. See, you all don't hear.
Here you go.
Before we go on air, we say some stuff, and you might even hear me curse off air, but on the air I don't. Now it's interesting.
And that's the interesting thing about.
Why are you cutting me off?
Because people don't know how much you actually curse.
Well, I'm grown.
Oh.
So what I'm selling.
But the facade, though.
It's not a facade. When I do my act, I do my act. Now, my words, when I say them or I say a word, the subtext is cursing.
Yeah.
I just don't have to say it.
Right.
Okay. It still reads. I've worked on my act enough to where it reads curse. It's just, if you look at a lot of comics, their big laugh is off the curse word.
Yeah.
Okay.
My laugh is going to be within the joke. Look, every comic out there that's dealing with the cat, because you read the little things. The main thing is we all wish he had mentioned our name.
Not really.
A lot of them. That's what I was laughing at. Like, you didn't see me.
Are you going to be one of the 46?
No, because I've never been on tour with him.
No, that's what you're saying.
All of because he's talking about, he was right about everyone has their crew.
Yeah.
My crew has been through some stuff. Robin was part of his crew. He died.
Yeah.
I was part of Sinbad's crew. He had a stroke.
Yeah.
Part of Dr. C's crew. So he was
maybe it's you.
Maybe.
That's the common denominator.
Yeah, you the goddamn cooler right now.
Cat. So, okay.
I was part of your crew. Look at me.
We were crewmates.
Crewmates?
Yeah, we were never. None of us never. You or I never reached the level where we could be crew. So we've been friends. That's why we've had to be friends.
Right.
None of us had enough attitude to where we could have enough money to say you get. And TDP, whenever he starts writing on the show, he just leaves us. So he'll at least pick up. But we're going to get into that whole Katt Williams thing when Dannon comes, because he just blew up our phone.
At 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, did he call you? He didn't call me.
He called Boss Lady first.
Oh, wow.
Then he called me. Well, actually, he called me, and I picked up, because whenever somebody called me before 8, I think it's an emergency.
Right.
So that's the only reason I picked up. And not that I was going to come help him, but he called me. Speak of, as our parents used to say, speak of the devil.
You too.
We were talking about how you were really into this, and how you called Poetess at 6 in the morning. Well, sit down first.
Yeah.
Get yourself together.
What's going on?
We know you. He has to fight traffic longer than anybody here, so he's dedicated. But so let's start over. Hey, I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
Dannon Green.
Welcome back, everybody. A whiff of something just came by. I know it's not funk because you're not stanky.
No, it's the cologne.
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't.
Oh, was it cologne?
I don't know what it was.
I didn't fart in
No,
that.
I know you didn't, but it was just some. You know, like you always tell me about I know you're not dirty or nothing.
Oh no, I did shower. Yeah,
But
yeah.
your cat. Maybe it's your cat.
No.
Speaking of cat.
Yeah,
Got the lotion
speaking of cat.
again.
Oh, you stupid.
So we're gonna get into that whole. I mean, I don't even. Boss lady, where the topic is. I mean, the number one topic is. She said Dannon shares the topic.
Yes.
I closed my eyes and picked the beauty of the week. I didn't really.
Yeah.
I was coaching. So listen, Happy New Year to everyone. How was your New Year? What'd you do New Year's Eve?
Just another day, Lou.
So you just chilled at home. You didn't go out.
No, I didn't go.
Okay.
Yeah. Just bust my gun.
Okay, that was one of the bullets I heard. You?
Bust my gun.
You were
Jack
at
his
your
gun.
club.
I still can't bust my gun.
Not at your club.
Why
'Cause you
can't
own
I?
the club. You ain't gonna do nothing to mess up your business.
But I can go in the alley though.
Right.
You already. It is
Oh, so
an
you
alley.
bust your gun on right at 12?
No, because he needs his bullets in case something break out.
Oh.
Jeff is frugal. Jeff is not wasting bullets.
Yeah.
You know, Jeff is not wasting bullets.
Hey Jeff, let's go outside and shoot. Nah, I'm gonna need these three.
Jeff just don't. You know, he ain't no. All right, what'd you do?
I went to a great New Year's Eve party.
What was so great about
No,
it?
it's an interesting thing. He sent me a text.
Oh wow.
And said, his text was Happy New Year. That's what everybody text. And he said, a great one. I think I might be back with Black Girl.
That's right. I might be coming back, y'all.
So what happened?
I met two bad ones. Booked two bad ones, and I was like,
Same night?
yeah, bro, moving around.
No, I
the room.
mean, y'all.
Oh no, I ain't. What they say when you
Menage a trois.
Yeah, I didn't do no. Yeah,
Oh, you didn't consummate this.
yeah, consummate. Yeah, hell with you, Tweety, TDP.
Now did they know who you were?
Huh?
Did they know
Yeah,
who
nobody
you were?
else wanted anything
No.
to drink.
Yeah.
Did they know you were a comedian?
No,
Did you introduce yourself as a comedian?
I never do.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
Sure, when you get a chance.
I think that's a weak way of meeting women when you try to put what you do out there, your title out there first, like that's going to grab them.
Credentials.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So no, but I met a couple of nice ones, man. You know,
But nowadays, you say your name. And
true. But you rather them do that than you come up, because then that's what they will say. Well, the first thing he did was talk about his money, his this, whatever. So I just go, I'm Dannon Green. But one of the girls I kind of know, I didn't know, but I was like, you look familiar, and I don't forget faces. I always tell you that. And I was like, and then. So I think I've seen you somewhere before. And we chit chatted. Next, it was a nice party,
You must
man.
have been a great FedEx driver if you never forget faces.
Oh man,
Did you tell girls that you were a FedEx driver when you?
Oh
were a
yeah, I
FedEx
always
driver?
did. I didn't have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Because women didn't mind you working. Especially FedEx. FedEx, UPS, they figure you making some cash.
Have you taken them out yet?
No, I just met them. No, but I'm supposed to connect with one tomorrow.
Now, did they give you your number or you give their
I
number?
always give the woman my number.
So you gave them both your number?
Yes.
So you met them at the same time or
No,
different
no,
times?
I was not. The party was. I'm gonna show you.
He's moving around.
I was moving around, Lou.
Okay.
Oh, you have to show me the party.
Okay.
I'm not
That's
that
I'm
person.
sorry. Hey, TDP, nigga was excited, nigga.
Oh man, you gonna show me the party? I wasn't there.
This is where I went to the bathroom.
And the bar was right here.
And this is where I met her.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. I chilled. Code 3 and I just chilled.
Oh, no.
We had a very nice weekend.
Did you cook?
No, the chef, the woman that made
Oh,
food.
did she?
Right,
So we had this salmon and stuffed crab, and then she made a sweet potato pie, and she made some spicy meatballs. We couldn't handle that, but we had a great time. And we watched Equalizer 3.
Oh, okay.
was good.
Oh yeah, please.
It was good.
What's up, POTUS?
Did you?
Did I what?
Did you?
No, that's none of your business, dude.
But you happy? You smiling because you
Right.
called me. the
Well,
next
no,
day.
we
Yeah, your
we
skin
talked
is
we
clear,
talked a
Lews.
little bit.
You shining. You know that his
And he
skin.
called
we
me.
did a-
He
we did a
called
lot
me
of
the next
cuddling.
morning early.
Who?
Louis.
Oh, yeah, he got
Well,
some.
because I didn't
Yeah.
text you.
Bang, bang.
Happy New Year's. That's why I called you. And I was calling you to make sure you were good because you were in that crazy environment. So I was
don't
making sure
drink.
you were good. So
Oh, Jeff, you had to work?
it's
not work.
He owns it. Yeah. he's
Okay,
got
well, I'm sorry. You had to.
He just showed us up.
Yeah, you just had to manage your night, your money?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
See how many people coming in there. So we had a
It
great
was
time.
nice, actually. It was nice.
Cheers, gentlemen. Happy New Year
Happy New
to
Year.
the brothers.
Happy New Year.
You know, may God bless y'all with it.
Here, you can have the water.
No, I'm good.
It's good water.
I don't know Well, your mouth been open.
Has it been
No,
open?
this water, no, it's not open.
I'll take it.
Now, I was joking about giving you water. No, go ahead.
Thanks.
No,
No,
I'll
Jeff.
take it.
Nah, you can't. Nah, you can't not turn it down. And then I said I'm gonna take it. Now you want it.
You cannot turn it down.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't turn it down.
Yeah, you had an edible or something.
It's my
You got
word.
an edible.
Something. You talking in circles.
Sorry about that. I had an edible.
So how was the catered food?
Oh, that's the salmon and stuffed crab. Chef Yasmin is just.
Yasmin.
Yeah. That's
Oh, I heard of her.
Oh, have you?
I think is she black?
Yeah, she's got a little accent, but she's brown.
But she looks. I mean, Yasmin.
Yeah.
I've heard of her before.
Short, little thick. Yeah.
Is she affordable?
Yeah, she affordable.
Yeah, she's affordable. Okay.
Did you get a discount?
Yeah, because she makes your dessert. Like it was 6 salmon and stuffed crabs. Okay, 9 ounce, 6 of them, 9 ounce.
Okay.
And then she had a sweet potato pie and 6 spicy meatballs.
And just for y'all,
$150.
just for you two,
$250.
just for you two.
Well, no, I gave Lou one, and I
No, I'm saying, but she cooked for the family. I'm saying.
yeah, she cooked
Like
and
it
then brought
wasn't-
it.
okay,
Yeah, and then
Now, did you go half?
have what?
Did y'all split it?
No, I got it.
Oh, look at you.
And I gave my writing partner. She's a vegetarian, so I gave her one. And
you didn't think of me?
And she gave me potato salad because she makes the best potato salad.
Okay.
So I swapped. The
So you gave her a meatball for some potato salad?
No, I gave her one of the stuff because she don't eat meat. I gave her one of the salmon and
Give
stuff.
me one?
Well, I don't. Look, man, you don't eat. I mean, what am I gonna give you one for? That's a delicacy. What am I gonna do? You get your own. If you want one. I thought about you, but then Lou ate 2. I ate 2. So 6 was gone, homie. You could have had the meatballs.
Yeah.
I'm good.
The party I went to was catered too, man. They had a lot of food there. It was a great house party, man. I haven't been to a house party in so long, man.
Was it a nice house?
Yeah, out there in
Bathroom upstairs.
Woodland Hills.
Was it one
upstairs, downstairs, but the party was only downstairs.
So you can only use the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah, and there's 2 bathrooms downstairs.
Did you have to take your shoes off?
Oh hell no!
Oh, see,
And it was a 70 themes party.
Okay, DJ was good. Nobody
Yeah,
wants to see the picture.
y'all going to see these motherfucking
I
pictures?
don't know what you know about the picture, but
On
okay,
Android,
that's
too.
something.
Jeff.
Men don't do that.
Yeah.
Show pictures.
In the
of-
man's world, we do. We're friends.
No, you all right.
See, I fucked him up with that. And nigga like, God damn.
No,
this
I
nigga.
know we're not friends.
I know,
so,
true.
Wow.
We're comedians.
competitors. Yeah, we're
Ain't no way we could be
competitors.
friends.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Okay, so and you got COVID. She said,
And her
now, this
hair
was
done.
interesting.
Yeah. With her hair, yeah. I don't think she,
I
I
had
don't
a
think she had
joke.
COVID. I think she just went to go get her hair done.
Now, here's the interesting thing. When she said, and I didn't
What?
want to say it, but she
Scary
said, my whole family got COVID. So right away, my joke was like, your dad too?
Oh, that's cool.
But I didn't want to say it to her because I knew she'd be sensitive. And Jeff was like, you should have said it. And I was like, I didn't
Fathers
wanna
get
say
no
it.
love on this show.
And
Here,
I
I'll
was
tell
like,
you
wow.
that.
I was like, I knew she would. It was
Oh,
like,
she just frowned up.
I know. I didn't want to say it, but
We still ain't seen the sex tape.
right.
Get
But
it in
everybody's
2024,
better
yeah.
now, right?
Everybody's better, yes.
Good.
Well, that's
That's
good.
right. Fourth and
good.
Good. Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
mom.
my mom had to be hospitalized.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what made me not say it because she said her mom.
Wait a minute. So were y'all all quartered up in the Bay?
Yep.
Oh, God. I thought you was down here.
Now my thing is,
She's home now, by
I'm
the
sorry.
way.
Good. Now when someone says I got COVID, I'm like, you got a cold.
Right.
Now, did you get tested?
Yeah, so my brother had it first.
Skateboard?
No,
Skateboard don't get
my
sick.
oldest
The
brother.
one you never mentioned, but okay.
And Cowboys fan.
Oh yeah, that's why you should.
Sorry to hear that.
Goddamn, I'm trying to avoid sports this week.
And then on my way back to LA, I started kind of feeling some symptoms. And so when I got home, I tested and it was positive.
I thought you would just hit a blunt and it'd say COVID. Blow the smoke out.
I got that shit.
The smoke coming out there.
COVID is like the new cold because, well, those are the symptoms I get is cold symptoms. But it lasts maybe 2-3 days, the symptoms.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. Now, okay, so everybody had a quiet. Everybody's here, healthy and back. That's great. Okay, so do we want to get into it? I mean,
Man, that's the hottest topic.
Not really.
not really.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
Whatever y'all want to do.
So that is the topic of what's
Social
the thing
media.
Well, not because everybody gets different. What's that called?
Oh, it's
Algorithmic?
it's called.
Algorithm.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
everybody
Algorithm.
gets different ones on their phone, right? Depending on what you look at,
But you hit.
what you hit, right? So
Did it hit your phone first, TDP? Like when you woke up, did you? Well, actually, it happened that night. So it was. I caught it like last night about 8:30. Someone sent me the link. I knew nothing about it. It had 1.6 million views. So I'm looking at it. So then I called Toby Hicks. I'm like, yo, did you see this? She's like, no. I said, so then Toby and I were talking. He said, well, how many views you think it's going to have by the end of the week? I said, maybe
Is Toby a comedian?
Yeah, you know Toby. Yeah, you met Toby Hicks. Yeah, he's good. From Nebraska.
Okay.
And I said, how much? He said, no more than $3 million by the end of the week. I woke up this morning, it was $5.4 million. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is now.
It's amazing what we pay attention to. I mean, you got the war, you got the Epstein's list.
You got Harvard.
You got the,
yeah.
And shout out to the people who were
mass shooting.
The mass shooting in Iowa, peace to their heart.
What did happen in Iowa? What part?
Iowa.
No, I went to school in Iowa. That's why I didn't hear about. I had heard about it, but I didn't know which part.
Well, check your school.
I'm sorry.
Sighting. I don't know. It's this mass shooting guns.
It's always got to be one. It's such.
I mean, but we got to look at what's the distraction here. What should we be focusing on?
All that money and all that money in Ukraine and all that people, everybody coming over here and all that type of stuff.
California, Newsom just signed, so migrants get free health care now.
Yeah, ain't that something?
I got all the new laws for the important laws for 2024 for California coming up.
Look at Chicago, the migrants now they get $9,000 for housing.
Yeah. Better thank your mayor.
Now, this is crazy. So this is like, but yet
$30,000 a month coming.
Yeah,
$30,000 a month.
And here we are in San Francisco, black on black. We fighting and imposing each other for reparations.
Right.
They saying, well, we don't need the money because all we're gonna do is spend it frivolously.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna spend it on nothing. So that's one side of the aisle arguing that's black. And the other side is like, well, why can't we have it? We owed it.
Because we got to pay for these Katt Williams concerts, and Cedric's concert, and who else? And
that's what that's what that side of the aisle is saying. That's all they're gonna spend it on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna assume.
Well, at that point where he's saying San Francisco is like the United Nations, the UN started in San Francisco, and you see the state that's in now, so that lets you know the representation of the UN.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, for those who don't know, the UN is
United Nations.
Right. That's the one that Trump wanted us to come out of, right?
Right.
NATO.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like my music. She's like, watch out! Here comes the distraction. Here comes the distraction. And it's funny because I called her and I was like, America sometimes they just bully you.
Yeah.
I feel I got bullied.
Bully the world.
I got bullied the other day. I go to this restaurant and I want this burrito, whatever. Okay, so I just got a $100 bill. Now I'm not doing cards because
absolutely.
And by the way, I paid you back your $200
without the interest of the fees.
I'm saying say that with as much enthusiasm as you say.
He paid.
I don't.
Interest in the fees. You didn't pay it.
Hey man, look.
And then I called him and I was like, what you doing? I'm like, man, I'm sitting here trying to figure out short on my mortgage right now.
Right,
what you need? I got you.
Right, and I meant that. Okay. But of course, he never says. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. I got it. I'll do it. I'm gonna handle it.
And by the way, see, don't say nobody never called you for something.
Let's not even get into that.
Now that was hilarious because here you go.
You don't value. Hold on. Can I say something? You don't value my talent.
I do value your talent
because he had to make you call me.
No, I did not.
No,
I did not.
Thank you.
No, I did not.
I'm gonna tell you
You
exactly.
called me.
I called you and said
Danny's
going to call you, but act like he told me not to call you because he wanted to call you.
Right, and I'm gonna tell you what happened with the show. See, the show was booked. I didn't even have Lou on it because I wanted Lou on it just to host it. Right. I already had. The show was put together in. Hold on, Jeff. The show was put together in a week. Okay. I said. I already had the comics. I had Lou already. And then I go, Lou go, well, did you call Jeff? I said, I didn't call Jeff. Verbatim, I said, I didn't call Jeff. Show was, I had just put the show together, and I didn't want him to feel like he was the last motherfucking pick. Lou said he couldn't do it.
Okay.
So I said, well, Lou, I said, why don't you call Jeff? And I told you to call Jeff first. And you said, nope, I'm not going to call Jeff.
I said, call him.
You call him. So then I called you.
But before you call, I called Jeff right and say, look, Danny gonna call you.
Exactly. And that's how
why the nigga took it, see?
No, I was just giving you a heads up that he was gonna call you and don't say, because that's how you do it. You're like, yo, man, he's gonna call you, act surprised. But yeah, we right away. You don't think people put you down, but they put you down. But your attitude,
just because. And then I called the dude, and then he picked up, and then he called me back, and I was like, and I knew, I said.
But you ain't leave no voicemail. You ain't leave no text.
But you knew why he was calling you.
I called you.
Sometimes you just don't do the right thing. You just don't. Your ego get in the way.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying this chat room anybody to act like I'm bragging nothing. My whole thing is I kept telling everybody, I'm going to be doing these at least once or twice a month in both clubs because I'm trying to get my special.
Right.
So everybody, I mean, UTDP, everybody will get the call. It's not about trying to act big. I just called Lou because I didn't have a host at the time, and I had Torrey Hart on it, Fraser Smith. And then what happened was Lamont called me from Atlanta. He said, yo, there's a kid in town. Can you give him 5 minutes?
Right.
My boy Lamont Farrell. I said, okay. I gave 2 people. There was a blind comedian from Compton who did really, his name is Mario, the blind sensation. Funny. Like he's a former Crip.
Yeah.
Funny as shit.
Yeah, we probably get pity laughs because you can't see. He
right.
can't see the audience not laugh.
No, actually, he was funny though. He performed
Really,
at the
Lou?
wall though.
Huh?
Really, Lou?
I mean, I just don't see it.
Nah.
I just don't see it.
So I'm just saying though,
see
that was
it,
a good one. So I didn't want to break it up, but I'm just saying I had you, and then Lou, I told Lou, don't call him. At first I told Lou to call him. Then he said no. I said you call him. I said okay, Lou, don't call him. I'll call him. Sure enough, he broke code.
Right, I was like, yo, man, no, I said call him because
he
he
called
always
first.
feel-
And he's like,
Yeah,
Well,
so
no,
just-
I mean, you give your boy a heads up.
Proper channels.
Yeah, give your boy a heads
even
up.
if it's last minute, sometimes just do it. You never know gonna beat it. And guess who was there? And now they got my script. They're reading it. My boy Omar Dorsey.
Oh, yeah.
The brother that's been
Yeah.
doing a lot. So I didn't know who was going to be in the
See,
house.
you could've been-
Mike
you
Hill was in the house.
Yeah.
You know, people that just came. So I'm just saying. I mean,
Be hating on yourself.
No.
Don't put your hand
When
up
you
at
say
me.
that, when you say, who's there and all that, it's, okay, I know Omar, I know Mike,
okay.
They probably would have seen you in a different light, Jeff.
but it's,
You always saying you know people. They watching you. You sitting there saying, I know him. Well, that ain't done nothing. Just go do. You never know who's in the audience.
And that's what-
always do a show like it's the best, like it's the Oscars or whatever. You do your show.
And the thing about it was I didn't host. So
So both of y'all started playing the piano.
Oh, sorry.
That's a funny thing.
So the thing, TDP, the thing about it was this: I had Chico Wills hosted, and then because I did 40 minutes, so at the end, it was a good house too. Omar, Mike Hill, certain people hadn't seen me before in that light, so. Omar come up to me, yo, what you got going on? And we was able to rap. And then other people was there. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying this to Jeff as you should have been.
Right,
I'm saying,
right.
man.
You are saying it to me.
Well, I'm saying it in a way where
Well,
just because you
it's
get the last minute call, we partners, so you don't take that shit personal.
Just take everything personal.
You should have
don't.
called me. I still ain't heard from you,
He
Jeff.
think-
His
he like-
goddamn
I don't.
January the 4th, and I
He's
had
like-
to come here to talk to you.
He's like the Katt Williams who hasn't made it. That's his attitude.
Oh, wow. Oh,
He got
wow.
the same attitude. Don't nobody like him.
So he's
Everybody
Rat
hate him.
Williams.
You about to make me spit my
it
motherfucker.
ain't like that at all.
It is.
No, it's not.
And every time somebody tell you something that is true, you say it ain't like
I
that.
think it is true this time.
It is,
yeah.
Jeff.
Thank you, man. Because
I think
it
it's
was.
true.
You hate on yourself sometimes
I
as
had
opposed
you.
to taking the opportunity.
I don't hate on myself. I love myself too much to hate on myself.
That you love yourself so much you hating on yourself sometimes
Yeah,
when
you
it comes
should.
to your art.
I'm just saying, Jeff.
Because you don't believe what you try to project all the time.
No, what it is, you don't
gotta
believe
get out of
that
that.
people believe
Believe
in
that
you.
you're funny.
Yeah. So you took it personal. I'm like, goddamn. So I swear to God, I called you right when Lou hung up because he said, what about? I said, I'm gonna call Jeff. I said, don't. I said, you call him. And then he said, no, don't. I said, don't call him. And then I called you right back. I mean, literally called.
I always push. Hey,
So, Jeff, why you didn't answer the phone?
Because when he called me, I interpreted it the wrong way.
Don't interpret it,
You took
motherfucker. Say we
umbrage.
took.
Yeah,
why'd you interpret the wrong way? What? What was?
It was just like, yo, I can't
Jeff,
do
you
the
my
show.
guy. I ain't never had no beef
hold
with
up.
you.
No, no.
Okay.
He's like, yo, I can't do the show. So Dan is getting ready to call you. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a filler. Oh, okay.
Oh, see.
That's what I said. I took it that way. So my bag on that.
But there are
It's just like
fillers.
that.
You do that all the time.
But you know he's going to make you feel that way. Yeah, I can't do. I'm doing something with Bob Hope. And
No,
imagine you
no.
could-
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was the first part. I felt insulted. This nigga said, really?
No,
I don't
I
have
couldn't
time.
I had a game.
Yeah, no, I fuck with you. I fuck with you.
I had a game, and our game was at 8, and I knew I wouldn't make it in time.
Right.
And
All right,
that,
okay, it's my bag. My
yeah.
bag.
Okay, it's all good.
Okay,
I
it's
don't know what it is. My bag. What? Make up your mind. What is it?
It's
What
my
is the
bag.
phrase?
My bad.
My bad. Is that M-A-D?
M-A-D.
Okay. No,
So-
B-A.
Yeah, B-A-D.
Yeah.
BAAD.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, bad, right.
Yeah. So you got you.
I'm just saying,
Hey, what we not gonna do starting in 2024 piling up on me.
You sensitive now?
Jeff, this is your life.
yeah. Hold on. No. Facts. No,
Going
yeah.
to 2024 and stop being sensitive like all these other people out here.
Yeah.
Because Dannon made a good point. He called me. He's like, yo, man, what is going on with all these people snitching and telling people business? Like, we don't do that on our show. We'll deal with the topic.
Yeah, I
but-
did say that, yeah.
And actually, he was on the phone with me too long. I was like, okay.
Yeah, We did. It was almost felt like a friend.
Because whenever I talk to somebody, I look at the time. All right, 12 minutes is way too long.
I don't really like the nigga that much.
Even my mom's like, you know, you've been talking to me for 5 minutes. You okay? I was like, no, Mom, we're good. We're good.
But I did say
you
that.
Talking my ear off last night. I was trying to like. Yeah,
no, you were blowing my phone up with so many.
Blowing it up.
With videos.
And then he was calling me about, you know, game practice and all that, and I'm just like, okay.
He asked me a basketball question,
and I got to listen to.
He's always asking me a basketball question, like I'm not a real coach.
I never said that. I just
like,
said that.
I said like I'm not a real
coach. And I'm
coach.
just like, damn, 20 minutes. Like, okay, all right, man.
See, don't try to jump on my joke. I just did that.
No, I'm just saying.
So you said you're the entertainer now?
Wow, now look who's sensitive.
No, see how we're talking about it, but not talking about it.
Right.
See, so that's the way we do it. We're talking about that topic.
In reference.
Yes, in reference. We ain't got to talk about it. Yeah. So,
but you know the old saying was, and I feel like first of all what we said is true about us. We don't bring up gossip on the show. And that's why I said it to you, Lou. I was like, why is it like everybody's supposed to be a G, but everybody's snitching? And this is why I said, why do we call 6ix9ine a rat when he was telling on trying to save his life? They was trying to bang it. They were gonna kill his mom. They kidnapped him. Right. But everybody now getting on the internet and telling all stories of stuff that may not supposed to be out there. So that's why I said to Lou, I said, I appreciate what we do here because me, you, Jeff, TDP, we ain't sitting here just bringing up stuff like, yo, guess what I heard? We ain't never said nothing like that. Right. You know, but in general with that situation, I really feel differently because I didn't go the angle that people thought I was going to go when I went live, which was just start saying, this happened, this is real, this is true, this is true. The point I went was this part, especially when it comes to the comedy and the joke part. I don't know. I remember when Katt did that. He did that Fat Tuesday one time, that joke. It's when his car breaks down and you right. So that was, I remember that. I don't remember when said, I don't know the numbers. But here's the thing, what we used to say back in the day. Whoever got it to TV first.
It was your joke.
It was your joke.
Right.
It wasn't about stealing. It was like, cool, everybody has the same type of, we as black people, some of comedians, we all think along the same line. Right. So that used to be the saying. So
it was before TV though, it was before whoever got to the stage first.
Right.
Okay, so and y'all was before me on that one,
like,
but
whoever got to the stage first, you claim that.
Right. But then it was when BET started, it was like, well, not because nobody really said it with Def Jam, but we did start saying it. Well, I guess I don't know. Y'all remember when? I don't remember. Was it Def Jam or BET?
Yeah,
okay.
Jam.
And then it was like whoever gets to the TV first, that's their joke. And I remember Eddie Griffin when I went to him and I said, Eddie, man, what did you do about people stealing? I said it to Eddie, and this is not saying Cedric did that because that's my man. I was just saying, what do you do about it? He said, you got to write faster than they can steal.
Right. Yeah.
My thing was be biographical because if you do you, then you're going to do you. Now the whole thing with my thing when Katt was, well, let's set it up first. For those of you who haven't heard it, then good for you.
Right.
Those of you who are about to hear it, good for you. Right. So since I think Jeff knows more about it. Who can set it up?
You will too? Oh, I know. I mean,
you can set it up.
Well, the whole thing is that
Katt Williams
went on, and the reason he went on Shannon Sharp's show,
the Shay
Room, is because
Club Shay.
Thank you, TDP. Is because he felt that there was people, the comics that he mentioned, which was said Ricky, I don't think Earthquake and someone else, Steve mentioned his name on Club Shannon show. Okay, and he said that I had been quiet for a while. And you know, Katt was going in on people. Like, if anything here, you go. So Katt hadn't been pretty much out in the news. He hasn't been doing that. So he felt like when he looked at the show, this is what he says on the interview, that y'all bringing my name up and I ain't got nothing to do it. And now some of these are lies that I have to defend. Mm-hmm. So that's why that was the setup.
Right. And then, of course, Kevin Hart had defended Tiffany Haddish at one point on the Breakfast Club, talking about Katt was on drugs and and he hurt his own career. Mm-hmm. So
I remember that.
So those were bullet points that Katt wanted to make. So Katt goes on the show, and then he starts going in on people.
Like the first, I don't know about you, but like the first 5-10 minutes, my phone, I said, I literally like, God dang, this motherfucker ain't playing around. You know what I mean?
So, and a lot of people are asking me, one of the coaches who's a young guy, 25, his intro to comedy was just the Kings of Comedy. That's what he told me. He had never seen any comedy. That was the first in his intro to comedy. So he's asking me, he say, hey, how much of that is true? And I'm like, I don't know, but okay, everyone knew about Steve Harvey, the hair piece. That was a thing.
But see, a lot of stuff we knew. We knew about the hair.
Right.
We also knew, unfortunately, when Bernie died, we had heard the stories, well, before Bernie passed, about Def Jam and them wanting to switch, because that was one of the reasons that, because you remember
the Kings of Comedy?
I'm sorry, the Kings, I apologize.
Yeah.
Sorry. Kings of Comedy, because the first year of Kings of Comedy, they had a couple hosts, and Guy was one of the hosts, if you remember that.
Yeah, because that's when Guy was on the road and you were
hosting Fat Tuesday,
just to make
which
sure.
if you remember, and if you also look at the doc, no, not the doc, but if you look at what Katt said, you heard what he said.
No, I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play it.
What, in this thing?
Yes.
He said it about you?
No, not about me, but pretty much about some stuff that was going on with it. But I want you.
Oh yeah, he did. He said that Steve or whatever had never performed
that there was a lot of stuff that wasn't
that didn't happen at the
right. That's not me. That's right. That's what right.
Right.
So
is that in reference to you?
It was a reference that he wasn't mentioned in it, so it was a lot of stuff that was mentioned that shouldn't have been mentioned that he should have been mentioned.
It was a time frame.
Time frame, yes. Yeah. So in terms of Katt, and what was saying, Steve, yeah, that was like the Kings of Comedy. They switched up. The next year they switched it up. They made Steve the host.
Yeah.
They added DL. They moved Bernie the closer. So that's a dynamic show. It was only Steve, Bernie, and Sid. And
the Kings of Comedy?
Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and Steve Harvey.
Right.
It was only 4 of them.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Now, to the comics who know, that makes sense. Everyone knows how good Bernie is.
Yeah.
And it made sense that to me, that's a gentleman's agreement. Like, all right, man, the show is going to flow better.
It's like Pat said, it's still your tour. It was still Steve's tour. It was just that Bernie was the closer.
Yeah, 'cause Bernie,
this is your show, but TDP does the sports.
Well, it wasn't a gentleman's agreement. It was
business. I would say.
What would you call it?
It was the Oakland Arena who was throwing goddamn gators at Steve Harvey that made it a gentleman's agreement. It wasn't on their own accord.
Okay.
You know,
right?
So it's like you're not carrying the weight. So
well, sometimes there's a gentleman's agreement in that respect.
Well, after the fact, TDP, you're right. After the fact, it was like, yo, we got to make some changes.
Yeah, well, I mean, Steve was humble enough to say, all right, I'll host because you killing. And
you can't follow Bernie, yeah.
It was because the problem again.
Can't follow Bernie.
No, he couldn't. But the thing is, it's also that ego that comes in with comedy that now I think probably most of us don't have. Remember when we were young in the game, you want to go as late as you can because the later you go, that means you would consider the funniest or next to the funniest person on the tour. But now I think I could care less when I go.
Now that's weird because I've always wanted to go first.
Me too.
Being in fact because that came out because Robin I knew would stay on forever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, let me.
See,
get
y'all had
now.
different. Like again, y'all had different reasons. Y'all was like
that was the reason why.
Right.
He's like, I'm not going last because you'll never get.
You ain't
on.
gonna, yeah.
And when Michael presented the opportunity, is like, yo, so it's Robin. It's like, so who's gonna bring Robin up?
Yeah, nobody wanted to do that.
Yeah, so I was
like, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll bring Robin up.
I did it first. Then you got behind still here, man. Wait till
Shannon Sharp. We got 2 more people you need to interview.
Wait till we make it, boy. Wait till you're gonna be Katt and I'll be Steve.
Hey, who you think? Hey, TDP, who would get on in there first? Shannon Sharp show between these two.
Because he'll be the stage manager.
Jeff like, hey Shannon, by the way, move your light.
Hilarious.
Elevate myself. I'll be directed.
You're right. You'll be directing.
Can I add that?
No.
Katt Williams didn't say nothing about.
This ain't nothing about rap.
Nah, go ahead.
No, go
bring
ahead.
up no female comedians.
I remember also during that time when Bernie was up for Ocean's 11, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And supposedly or allegedly, Steve went behind his back
because he wanted
to
the role.
get the role.
Mm-hmm. Now, Katt mentioned
that.
He mentioned that.
And I remember when they were on the Foxhole. Remember that?
Yeah.
Katt Williams was going in on Steve, and then they had this big New Year's Eve.
But
in Detroit.
In Detroit. And guess what? They made bank off of that. You know what I mean? So they had their business. It's kind of like, even though you're going, you
and I didn't
money.
realize, because after this news broke, after you text me at 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning, Dannon, at your phone.
Right. I got up. I was seeing posts, people mentioning Katt Williams, and I didn't know what they were talking about. So I went and listened to half the interview. And then I went because Faison and Katt Williams have been beefing for decades.
Yeah.
So, because Faison posted a 911 call that supposedly happened 15, 14 years ago, where somebody was saying that they were at Katt's house against their will. And so Faison posted that. So I'm thinking he's clowning Katt. I was thinking it was fake. And then I went and did my research and saw that it was real.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Your point is?
My point
Your parent.
Was that a long story?
ahead.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Go
it
ahead.
ain't long as yours.
None of them. I'm messing with you.
No, I truly want to know to help me because I'm slow in that respect.
So, as I'm researching on TMZ, he has the most mugshots of any comedian I've ever seen. Yes. Yeah. But most of his arrests were fighting.
Well, you know, I look at it like this with that situation. And this is two things. One, this one comic allowed me to tell this story because I asked him today. I had beef with a comic before.
No.
I don't use it. And I usually don't have beef.
So when you guys said, okay, go
No,
ahead
it wasn't
and
guy.
say, okay.
No. Meanest dude.
Narrowing down.
I'm going to tell you it because I asked him first. I've had this story from him, but I want to wait. So we was toe to toe twice.
Oh.
Willis
Fighting?
Turner.
Yes. Like,
But you would have won the fight.
it would have been a battle.
Well, who is he, first of all?
It was Reggie Carroll.
Reggie Carroll.
So me, yeah. So let me. I spoke with him. No, let me tell you what happened. So we had a situation, and we went.
Reggie would have shot you.
He might have shot me, but we'd have been going. No, but
Reggie.
Yeah.
But here's the deal, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and it was he's my man. That's when the shit went down. It really shouldn't have went down, but he snapped on some bullshit.
Yeah, that's
So
Reggie. Yeah.
so we toe to toe first at the J spot.
Yeah.
Like literally, like what you want to do, nigga? Whatever you do, I'm about it. Like this is like on everything.
Okay,
So we
calm
got
down.
through. I'm sorry.
Let's
Sorry about that.
Let's see that again.
No, I'm
He
sorry.
wanted to hit you, Lou. He wanted to hit you.
Damn, Lou, you had a Baltimore
ahead,
look. I forgot
go
you were
ahead,
Philly.
yo.
I thought the nigga was down south a little bit. So anyway, so we kind of moved our ways from that night, and it was like a trip. So then nothing went down. So about 3 weeks later, we ran into each other again at the Improv. So we was like he said something. I said, "Man, what's up, man?" And I walked over to him, and then we was like again face to face, and it only would have took
You like being
this.
in his face.
Yeah.
It would have only took this to really get it blazing. So we went at it. Bam, nothing happened. Okay. About 3 or 4 minutes arguing, but nobody's really paying attention.
That was a waste of time.
So that's my TDP. No, it's a joke, but that's the point I'm about to make. So he calls me back a couple weeks later, saying, "Yo, Dan, man, my bad, nigga. I was, and I said, Reg, man, I don't know what you was tripping on, man, but we good."
Yeah.
And then we saw each other a couple of times, it was a little tense, and then all of a sudden, we saw each other at the club, and it was done. Never got out to the public.
Yeah.
My point, you got a great point on that. The point being is, see, I'm not going to sit here and do all of this back and forth stuff with you.
Stop with the
I'm sorry.
hand patty.
I'm sorry.
Kitty pat and all of that. Yeah.
Make me a double.
You stupid. But TDP, and I don't know how you guys are, and Jeff probably like this. I'm not gonna sit here and do all of this that they're doing, going back and forth and name calling and embarrassing you. Look, I'm gonna call you up, man. What's the beef? Are we gonna do something? Because if not, man, let's kill it. Right. Because all we doing is dragging on something and making us all look bad, either we're gonna do it or we're not. And if you're really a man, at the end of the day, you wind up resolving this shit. And me and Reg is mad cool. So I'm saying, why are these guys having these type of beef? I understand somewhat of what Katt is talking about, because you after a while you want to defend yourself if everybody is saying all these things about you. But again,
is that the only comic you ever had beef with?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I almost got into with AJ Johnson before.
Guess that's over.
Let me ask you guys this.
I won that one.
Is any of what Katt is saying anything
Y'all
new?
lived it.
Some of it. I won't say what it is, but some of it is.
Because it sounds familiar from coming from him.
Yeah. I think it's not that it's new. It's not new to us as comedians. But like he said, if you went on the interview, once he saw it on Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay, he felt like, I ain't said nothing in a long time. So why is my name coming up in the situation? And then that's why he wanted to go in and set it straight.
Jeff?
Have I had beef?
No, I mean, I thought you wanted to say something. You were looking at him.
Have you ever had beef with a comic?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to him that much. See, that's my thing. Is I mean, that's why I'm tabbed as I'm arrogant.
That
I'm
is,
this, I'm that.
Lou is arrogant.
I don't. Your opinion of whatever is not that. And I have friends
ladies and
who
gentlemen,
know me.
this is Louis Dick's 1996. How you would come into the club? Come through the door, back at the bar.
Yeah.
Now, this is an interesting thing.
DJ, go to stage, couple more minutes, and gone. Lou wouldn't talk to nobody.
Now here's the thing. What people don't know.
Thanks for the video.
Yeah, now, here's what people don't know. In the beginning, no, Lou would go to the light and sit and work the light. That's what I did.
But
then the reason when I came to the club to go I was coming from a play that I was doing. Monsoon Christmas, doing a play, or I'd be coming from my warm-up.
Right.
And go up. Now, then I would go home.
Right. To a family.
Yeah, so I would go home. There's no need for me to...
Well, you had no need to... But you...
Well, I'd make a couple stops first, then I'd go home.
Charlie's.
But you never...
No, you was right, though, because he would come in...
Okay, go ahead.
And he would give you the stare down like,
Like, nigga, who is you?
Yeah. He was just like
yeah.
whatever, and he just like walked past you in your middle of your
I didn't walk past you. You were my boy. I didn't walk past you. And certain people that I didn't know them. Well, it's kind of like we're in a game.
Lou,
or if you on my team,
Lou,
you're on my team.
We looked up to you, Lou. You were the warm-up king.
Well,
we looked up to you. You didn't speak to
no,
none of us, Lou.
No, I spoke.
And I remember that shit, man.
If you spoke to me, I spoke to you.
Did he ever diss you like that?
No, look, you know what? This is the crazy thing about it. We never talked really, nor did we talk about Philly. Like, cause he was on this thing. But I think one time we did, he wasn't rude to me, but you never really had a conversation with me at all.
But it's my whole thing was I had other people
I've been holding this, Lou.
That, a lot of comics say that. You never spoke. Like Jamie Foxx said, I told him, hey, you should wear white sneakers.
You said that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just certain things that I would
he was
say.
good at he was good at giving you advice towards your act.
Who's that, Lou?
Yeah, Lou.
No, people gave me advice.
Right,
I mean, and that's the thing. I would ask the same questions. Like, okay, when I was working with Dr. Cosby, who took you to go? I would take my boys that say, hey, man, we're going to see Dr. Cosby.
Yeah.
I'd introduce you to him. That's not being arrogant. That's putting somebody else, hey, man, I want you to get the same thing I'm getting.
You put him in a position. No, that's not. It's not. No, I'm fucking with you, but that's not being arrogant at all.
I took Chris Spencer. We went to his house once, and Doc, just because I wanted everyone to share the same experience I was sharing.
I didn't take the pill.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But see, here's the thing. I wasn't bringing anybody here that I felt was raggedy.
I didn't spend the night.
I wasn't taking anybody here that was
stayed in
raggedy.
the concierge.
But no, it's just a thing of you got to know your own. You can only have so many friends.
Yeah.
Just like right now, it's still only one friend.
Right.
Who's that?
And
You and him. That's it. And him now.
every
but
now
he wasn't
and
really.
then. Every now and then.
But I'm gonna say this about Lou. One time at the comedy act, like you say, playing the wall. So you back to what's up, Lou? And T.P. Hearns was on stage. You know, he was always doing the stumping act.
You would fuck with people.
And Lewis said, just shook his head, said, they gonna need a new stage by Christmas.
That was the one thing, man. That was the friend in me. Because motherfuckers wanted to come at him, though.
Yeah.
And Ricky was like, yo, man, that nigga there. Because he would say shit like, we went to the All-Star game. I got to tell this story. And Bob Costa.
And my boy Devon White. I was the clubhouse manager.
But
we said, come to the All-Star game. Who did I say? Hey, man, let's go to the All-Star game.
went. So Bob Costa walks by. So Lou was like, he gives him that, that Philly up and down. He said, damn, you little. It's just like, what the fuck, yo?
That wasn't the first time he heard that.
Yeah.
But the way you said it, though.
How are you supposed to say you little?
Nice meeting you, little ass.
Little.
But no, Bob, he stood there and you just you look at motherfuckers like, okay, what now? And that's the look you come off like.
But that's the truth.
Yeah. I will say, look, no, I'm just saying.
What can I say? Truth don't need no motivation.
Truth don't need no motivation. I mean, but.
Facts.
Look, in this game, people don't understand how competitive it really is, but how petty it is.
Yeah.
People really don't understand
the
what we go
pettiness.
through. Yeah. Because
pettiness.
we all feel we're fighting for, especially back then, a position. Who's going to get the warm-up? Well, there's Lou, and you got Alex Thomas, and you know what I mean? So you're hoping, one of these niggas break their leg. No, I'm just saying he was the main guy.
Undefeated. Wasn't nobody.
No. He was Lou was the guy.
Yeah,
I know that goes without saying.
But that became an art. But see, you had to make a choice of what lane you were going to get in.
Right.
That's
There
the
was
point I'm
so
saying.
many
Yeah.
cats. I mean, you had Chris Tucker, Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence.
But them niggas wasn't trying to do warm-up. They was trying to get shows.
Right, but I'm saying as far as stand up.
Yeah.
When you had to, so that's I mean, I curse just like everybody else. And then I said, it's too many funny guys cursing. I'm gonna get in this lane.
Right.
And then and that's when the producer said, hey, you should think about doing warm-up.
Right.
And then when I got in the warm-up, I'm like, okay, this is a job where I can get benefits, take care of my family, and then I don't have to hustle as hard as them.
Right.
Meaning I don't have to be jealous or angry because I already making my money in benefits.
Right.
And that allows you to become more of an artist.
Absolutely.
And then you're not there in really bullshit mix. That's why you could come into the club, sit in the back, watch it for a second, do what you want to do, and get up. You made your money for the day. You know what I'm saying? You made your money for the day.
But you've earned that respect when you come in. Oh, I can go up next.
Well,
that's because now see,
but you
the
put your
respect
time in,
came
though.
from me working as light.
Yeah.
Right.
For a year. See, that's what everybody don't
Paying your
understand.
dues.
Everybody's grind.
Yeah.
So nobody else is going to take the time to work the light.
Right.
No.
And the music.
Yeah.
Right.
So you do that, and just like now, I was an assistant coach there.
Yeah.
So I knew my lane.
Yeah.
It was times when I could have sitting in the back. Eddie Murphy and them used to come back check. So I would, and I found this out. I didn't know this. So I'm talking to Eddie, asking for his autograph, and he was like, "Hey, we get ready to go to the Comedy Store, hang out. When I'm sitting here, why don't you come on with us?" Now Philly and me said, "Nah, I ain't gonna be standing outside talking about, hey, I'm with Eddie. I'm with Eddie."
Yeah, right.
You know, but my boy Fed said, "No, Eddie just wanted to talk to you. He didn't invite people."
Fedorov?
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah,
He's the producer. You know,
yeah,
he's
we
my
grew up
man.
together on the same street.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had to holler at him.
So that was my thing is I made the choice of not, I could have hung with him. I probably would have been Chris Rock's part.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Yeah,
true
you see,
point. But he did invite me to his thing.
You let your ego.
But
get
you
in
know
the way.
what?
Yeah.
No, but no,
You gotta take the ego out of that shit.
You know what though? It's funny how
You
it
set
was.
yourself up. You see, you wouldn't even be at this podcast had you win.
All right.
Yeah.
You fucked yourself
Yeah,
up.
Lou, thanks a lot, man.
I
We
could have
wouldn't be
been
here.
a good speed and brown foot.
And right now, I could have been home sleeping if your ass would have just went with Eddie that
You
night.
could have been in 48 hours.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go. But no, but now, but
doubt
Eddie
it, though, but-
he says, Eddie speaks, he says hi to me, gives my respect. And that's all I wanted.
Right.
I just wanted people to respect me and my art.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to get what they get.
But
Absolutely.
that's the point. Everybody's gonna get what they get. The problem, I think, with comedy now is that, and I think people look at us as older comics, the old
Excuse
school
me.
comics.
Is this his segment? Can we?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Damn, TDP.
Damn.
I thought we were talking about
Talking my fucking ear off.
get an ear.
Let me just. I'm listening.
Spit.
I'm listening. Can we get a live version, COVID version?
Yeah.
Growing up as a kid, I never understood the things my dad did. Like hitting my mother, being my brother.
You beat me to that. You beat me to that.
Growing up
Thank
with
God.
COVID.
Welcome back.
Detrimental.
I thought he had a segment.
Yeah.
What was that?
He does. Dannon has a
Jeez.
segment coming up. But
Oh, it's
damn.
It came and went.
Yeah.
He doubled up on
I
it.
said one
TDP?
topic.
Can I get my first one in?
Yeah, he
Fuck
can-
you, TDP. For the first of the year.
That's right. That's right.
What's up? What's up, boss?
Okay, so a man is suing
Oh, come on.
Duncan Donuts.
Love their coffee.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
For negligence because claiming he was injured by an exploding toilet at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, that's a lawsuit.
Claire. Yeah.
Man, that's a serious deuce.
Yeah.
Shit come back on.
Ask Lewis. You sure that
Donut
wasn't you,
holes.
Lou?
No, it wasn't me.
He is suing for $100,000, claiming he
cheap.
suffered severe and long-term injuries.
Oh, bless his heart.
After the explosion, he was covered with human feces, urine, and debris.
Oh shit, fuck that. You owe me
So he,
200,000.
right? I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, you only
100,000?
suing for $100,000? Jesus.
That ain't coffee grounds.
Oh, you stupid.
So the restaurant, he came out and told the employees there, and they said they were aware of it.
Did you call Dunkin' Donuts a restaurant?
Yeah.
Is it a restaurant? It's
No.
coffee house.
Yeah. That's not a restaurant.
That her?
Coffee house. Okay, next story. Woman gives birth to 2 babies from her 2 uteri. Uteri.
Uteri.
Oh, that's what it's called? Not
Uteri. 2 when you have uteruses, but you can say uteri.
Oh.
It's
So a
more
woman
than
has-
Ooh,
one.
that probably looks nasty.
Oh, okay, help me out. So a woman has, I thought they had a uterus. So
Yes.
Some can have 2?
Well, it's 1 in a million chance that. Well, it's a rare form.
Pull up her picture.
So that means she can have 2 kids in each
She
uterus.
did. This is the story.
Sorry, I was just singing Billy.
Can you wait? What do I gotta mute this?
I apologize.
You made him a drink.
yeah. You caused this shit. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
but
sorry,
anyway, she the woman was born with 2 uteruses and 2 cervixes.
Damn.
And has given birth to 2 babies after carrying one of them in each uterus. She gave birth to 2 girls, one on Tuesday and the other one on Wednesday.
Okay.
Wow.
So those are twin. Well, are they twin?
No.
It's technically
Different
twins.
It's the same father.
No, because they would have
Different
to come out of
coochies.
the same uterus. You're the woman on the show. And you're
I
asking
don't
us.
have 2 uteruses though.
Let us see.
Yeah, you tell it.
Let's bring out that sex tape.
Yeah. Get the video.
So, well, I guess it would depend on the DNA, but they're born a day apart.
No, that's not.
All right.
Well, they
last
came out of
report.
2 different wombs.
The uterus, she was
Hey, and if anybody out there has 2 uterus, please give us a
please call
Yeah,
in.
we're trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah, I guess they would come out. I think she only had 1 hole though,
Is it the same father?
unless she has cesarean.
That's a good point.
Same father? Yeah.
That's the question.
Hey, there's
Was
been
one white?
cases where women have had twins and they have different fathers.
Well, okay, so that's an interesting question, Jeff, because if you have your sperm goes up and sperm hits one egg, right? So these eggs are at different places, right?
yes.
So the guy's sperm didn't split, right? So
The sperm got greedy. Oh, nigga, let's go to the other egg, y'all.
There's another one over here.
There's another egg over there. Let's get that, bud.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Let's update it for another show.
All right.
Get an update.
Okay, I don't know about
follow
in
up.
other states, but in California, they have at the top of the year have passed new laws. One law prohibits an employer for requesting information from an applicant's prior cannabis use.
oh, really?
I know you're happy
AB
about that.
2188 prohibits employers from discriminating against a worker or applicant based on their use of cannabis off the job and away from the workplace. Now, those who work in building and construction trades and federal workers are exempt from this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
SB 616 requires employers to allow both hourly and salary workers to earn a minimum of 5 paid sick days. I think it's 3 now. This is a good one. SB 14 defines child sex trafficking as a serious felony under California law, meaning repeat offenders of this crime and other serious offenses could face up to life in prison.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah, I agree. If you're messing with a kid, man.
yeah.
And this is a great one too.
But we're
Establishes
talking about kid. How are we talking about?
When you say teenager,
How 13, 14.
just trying to be clear for the interview.
You are right. You are funny. That was very, very.
That was right on time. Way to go,
That was
Jeff.
very,
You know what? I
very
think I'll call him first next time.
Yeah, that was very.
Jeff, what's your number again?
Sick, but funny.
Yeah, I blocked it. What is
Yeah,
it?
what's your number again, Jeff? I blocked it.
Very sick.
SB 673 establishes the Ebony Alert for missing young black women and children.
That's a waste.
Damn.
They were let go. Ain't nobody trying to find them.
They ran away.
I dropped them off.
Go on TikTok.
Damn.
That's true.
1-800. Where you
That's
be
true.
at?
That's true. You want to find somebody,
Yeah.
go to
TikTok,
TikTok.
yeah.
They're alive.
Go to Facebook Live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah.
AB 2282 enhances criminal penalties for those who use swastikas, nooses, desecrated crosses, and other hate symbols on schools, cemeteries, religious institutions, businesses, and other private and public spaces.
That's cool.
Well, no.
But your crib is cool. It's okay to get to the front yard.
It said personal.
They should take out the
Spaces.
cemetery.
What?
The swastika and all of that. The person not gonna know anything.
Only the groundskeeper.
They said you can't have it in cemeteries.
Excuse me, God, they're being racist at my tombstone.
Not gonna know.
Well, initially, a swastika wasn't a bad thing until, it was kidnapped and then turned into a bad thing. But I digress.
Okay, last one. Starting in July, AB 12, starting in July, prohibits landlords from charging more than 1 month's rent for a security deposit.
Yeah.
Here's one more. AB 1084 requires retailers to have a gender-neutral toy section.
Oh, that shit.
The fuck?
How you have a neutral choice? This is a dick here.
Yeah, you got some gay blocks?
Yeah.
What's that?
This is not my album.
And then we also passed a law to get rid of junk fees. So people have to put all the prices up front. So that is the Poetess Report.
Next week
Wait a minute, we get nothing about the Epstein Liz?
Oh, well, the spit is coming up next.
Oh!
So I think we all
I apologize.
Is this your segment?
I think we all should come up with like 3 new laws that we would make up.
Oh, yeah.
3 laws that we would
Yeah, what would you make up?
Ooh.
What would I make up?
Yeah.
I got to think about it.
I got a law.
Of course. Date all white women, but go ahead.
Well, outside of that, first
That's first and foremost.
that's the first law.
It goes in effect immediately.
First date, no makeup by the woman.
Okay.
That's not a bad one. First date,
I like
no
that,
makeup.
Danny.
It's fun. Yeah, so now you see if you deserve to go to the Cheesecake Factory
Or the drive-thru.
or High Hop.
Okay.
Wait, let me go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, did any of you guys catch Dave Chappelle's special?
Of course, I didn't finish watching.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I watched some of
Any
it.
thoughts?
Well, I'm a Dave Chappelle fan. I mean,
Yeah.
the
love
interesting,
Dave.
Jeff and I were talking about, the interesting part of me was how the audience was lit.
Yeah.
Because the audience was like close up and you could see them.
And it was diverse as hell. Like there were a lot of
And the interesting
Dave's
thing
crowd.
ethnicities.
but the interesting thing was watching some people laugh, some people not laugh, because comedians can see that.
Yeah.
You can see who's not feeling you, who's feeling,
Yeah.
And it was really interesting. Like one dude his girl was laughing, but he was like,
Yeah.
and that was the interesting part of me. That's why I kept watching, just to watch that.
There was one guy that was on. I think he was to the stage right. He sat with his arms folded.
Yeah, and this girl was laughing,
And he
and,
was just
then
like,
when
yeah.
Dave told one joke, he's like,
Yeah, he was
hating on Dave.
uncomfortable.
yeah, but that's interesting. So
I love Dave.
Oh, for sure.
That's my
He's
guy.
international.
Oh my God.
Now, did you, being I'm circling back to Katt Williams, being a colleague of Earthquake, did that hit you when he was saying he was illiterate?
I won't say it hit me.
Did you know?
Has he ever read anything?
No, I mean, it's not like we sat down and read a book
Did
together.
you notice?
Speaking
Speaking of reading books, Kat said he read 3,000 books in a year.
Some people on the internet were really funny. It was like, yo, my kids read short books.
No, it was over. Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. Again, man, because I did Quake show the other day.
Did he? He didn't talk about it because it wasn't.
No, you didn't. You know these guys. I'm more or less disappointed because I hate to see people that I know and respect going at it like that. And we're digging for shit.
Bicker and beef.
Yes.
I'm amazed that these guys all are millionaires.
They
have
rich.
Great homes and all that, and that's where you. That's
Me and TDP should be battling this shit.
All the things that you could focus on.
This is what
Like
y'all
I would
doing.
be like whatever your passion is.
Right.
That's what I would be doing. I would be, I would just be focusing on not what a joke that somebody took from me that. If you're doing over 100 city tours and all that, that means you've written a lot of different jokes, and you stuck on that one joke.
Well, here's a conspiracy theory.
What?
What if this is all a ploy, just to keep all them relevant?
Well, yeah, I
and
mean that's
put
how
everybody else down.
my muse feels. This is all a distraction. She feels like watch out is coming. I mean, of course, I believe. Because he goes on there and says, I'm not doing anything for clicks or whatever. Hey, what's the number? Guys, chat room, you tell us what you
It's
think.
10 million. The video's up to 10 million. now.
Wow.
Well,
In a
Shannon-
day.
For ours tonight?
No.
Shannon's, yeah.
Damn. I was about to
Well,
tell you.
Club
I'm about to say
Shay
our offering should be big tonight.
So,
But
did
after
you-
Shannon did it, he told his producer, like, we hit something. It's like this show hit something.
oh yeah, negativity hit.
But I kind of blame him too.
What's
I'm
the
not
number?
happy
What's
with
the
him.
number, Jeff?
You go ahead, Jeff.
323-812-4204.
Oh
what?
shit!
That's the wrong number.
815-4204. I was one number off.
3-2.
Yeah,
one
call
number-
in.
One number hurt.
Yeah, that one number you could have been calling your parole officer, nigga.
To me personally, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. What he said. I mean, it's who cares?
I mean, the fact. I mean, everybody wants negativity. Everybody wants.
yeah,
Everybody. It's
people
like these
are
people.
thriving on.
Oh my God, they're going
negativity.
crazy over it.
Yes.
That's
It
what
is.
it
It
is
is.
now.
You can't talk about anything positive. They won't buy
They
it.
don't listen to it.
I mean, you can, but you don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Now I want to circle back real quick to you, what you were talking about, the swastika. How do you say it?
Swastika.
Yeah. What? Give us more information. Now you were saying it wasn't a negative thing at first. So what was it?
It was an African symbol. before
Absolutely.
It was a racist.
So it was an
symbol.
African symbol.
Well, Hannibal, which Denzel will be playing Hannibal, but his father, that was his Hannibal's father, that was his military strategy. Was when he would have his army, they would rotate in that manner. So every 12 hours, his army men would come in that rotation.
Of those. Okay, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every 12 hours, his men would hit in that rotation. So the Germans, they studied all that, then they took that as a sign. But once they used that strategy on the other people, then they took that as a negative sign.
Yeah.
And then when the Holocaust thing, then they really probably right, is that?
And they don't tell us that.
They not. They don't want you to know that.
So now will the movie Hannibal tell us that?
I don't know. Depends on who's funding it.
Dig it.
That's going to be an interesting part, huh?
That's the one Antoine is directing, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But you would think. Now you would think.
But that was Hannibal's father. Yeah. Hannibal went to go revenge his father's death when he went to the Alps. That's why he didn't take it over, because he did what he did and just came home. And then
so
that
he went
gave
and
them
avenged his dad and then came home.
Exactly. And then that gave them the strength to just go back and get him, because he didn't just go finish them all off. He just did what he had to do.
I'm interested in seeing. I love learning it. And someone always says to me, "Oh, you got to let TDP expound on that, because y'all cut him off and he said some deep stuff." Yeah. So I wanted to do that. So thank you.
For sure.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
When you just talk about practice, we sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
I wish one of your guys had children, if I could kick them in the fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass. You won't do shit. You won't do shit.
Oh, we look like the damn Bad News Bears.
Teeder Sports Ticker. Let's get right into it. Dannon Green.
Damn it.
Oh, wow.
Manny Pacquiao wants a rematch.
With Floyd.
With Floyd, Money, Mayweather. Could you give us your pugilist prediction and description of these two fighters in the rematch?
Isn't that at the end of the month?
Nah.
When is it?
Nah, it's not this month. It's going to be probably this summer or something like that if it happens. One, it's going to make a gang of money. Because it's not going to be. It's not going to be in Vegas.
Right.
It's going to be over in Dubai.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing.
Now, why do you know it's going to be over there?
Because right now Dubai has them Arabs, they have the money, and these guys are paying. Where Vegas, you might get a 20 million, 30 million deal than whatever the casino have. These dudes are telling you straight up, we're gonna give you 50 million cash.
Right. We're gonna pay you out of pocket.
We're gonna pay you out of pocket. You ain't gotta wait for the door. You ain't gotta wait for to see what the pay-per-view is gonna be.
And we're gonna fly whoever you want in. We're gonna take care of everything.
So they already offered what you call this, when he retire.
Who's what you call
LeBron, $300 million.
I love how black people say what you call when you're supposed to know.
That's a candy bar.
Yeah. They already offered him $300 million.
Yeah, so I mean it's gonna make money. I think I wouldn't want to see it because I think what's happening now, and it's not fair because Floyd made a point. Why can't I keep making money?
Absolutely.
Because I get to a certain age, I can't make no money more. So it's not about the money. But I would hate to see how they both look, and then he could get caught. He could get beat. You never know.
Yeah,
so
he's undefeated.
Yeah. So, man, I guess I would probably have more to say on the TDP once it is signed, but it's gonna be interesting.
Are you gonna try to go?
No, I would love to go over there just so I could try to talk to them dudes, see if they give me some. Like the fight. Hey, here with the fight? Nah, I was wondering if you niggas can help me out. I got to move.
Dubai now is becoming like the black Atlanta.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. No, I won't say that.
Dubai.
No. You can't go over there and act a fool. You can go to Atlanta and act a fool.
When you look on social media, it's so many black people.
But that's social media. That's one motherfucker.
But I mean, it's just this ordinary, black people.
But they're not buying nothing.
What's ordinary black people?
Me and you.
Yeah.
We're not over there. I don't like the way you phrase that.
You don't like a lot of things the way I phrase.
Well, I mean, I don't think you say that, to me. That's degrading to black people who have a. Well, they have to get their passport. They have to figure out certain things.
It's becoming a black Atlanta to me.
Way. No,
it is.
I don't think it is.
No, certain things you can't do over there that you could do in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
And people don't visit Atlanta as a tourist spot, at least.
Yeah. I think you just have to clarify when you say black Atlanta.
That's my opinion.
Well, what do you feel about Atlanta? Atlanta's what? It's not a good state. It's not a good city. What is
not anymore, it's not.
What do you mean? It was better when civil rights, when we were marching, when King got shot? What? No.
It probably was better in terms of
us
getting along and not getting carjacked.
I mean, what is? I mean, it's a prosperous city. Black people are affluent. They're doing great things. They move television there. Mm-hmm. I mean, so where do you see they got how many HBCUs there?
A lot.
I mean, people are well educated. So what are you saying?
Supposedly.
I mean, I would say that about Chicago. And Philly.
What?
They're horrible places as opposed to Atlanta.
Well, no, you got some good spots in Chicago.
You're trying to say you feel Atlanta is that Chicago
is well represented better than Atlanta. Yeah.
No.
I went to Atlanta.
Who asked you?
Last year, and I was surprised at all of the homelessness and open drug use downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
I hadn't been there in 10 years, and to see it like that was different.
Right.
Well, they said that was the part that was turning bad because everybody lives on the outskirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jeff is right. Then I
anyway, go ahead, TDP.
Yeah, it's drowning of America. He's absolutely right. It's like you see it here when you coming from your spot here. You see the tents all around the city.
Yeah. I would say it's America.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's Atlanta. I'd say, yeah. I don't think the people from Dubai.
You're not going to have those type of things going on in Dubai. But to answer TDP original question, I think it's going to be an interesting fight.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. The bowl games. Anybody have any sad predictions? Because everybody was upset about Florida State being undefeated and not being.
Georgia ran up in there.
Man, the Bulldog was biting their ankles.
I have a question though to ask you, and maybe Lou can help me too. Do you guys think?
Hold up, I'll take that personal. I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff, because you did play college ball before. Do you think?
If you answer the phone, we wouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, your attitude. Yeah, all you had to do, Jeff, was pick up and say yes.
Nah, that was the way he said it. Though. You did play college ball.
Do you think the guys that get these NIL deals, do you think they should be required to play in the bowl game to help their team?
Yeah, why not?
That's what you went to the school for. So, absolutely.
Because guys have been sitting out. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, why shouldn't you though?
But if you get the NIL deal and you don't use that money to buy your own insurance to, insure you in the game that you're going to play, then you kind of cheating yourself. Because now you're showing the league that you're trying to aspire to that you're just about money. Yeah.
I was just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a bad thing. Oh, Philly, NFL news. Hutton won.
Wow. Yeah. Quiet.
How you guys feel about going into the playoffs?
I don't feel good
about it.
You
feel good?
All we can do is hope.
Is it the defense?
It's the defense.
Yeah. Linebackers.
Yeah.
Linebackers.
And DBs.
Which y'all lost 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
we lost 3 in a row.
Well, we won 1, then but we've been up. That's not the problem. It's not outside of San Fran blowing us out.
Yeah.
We've been ahead.
Okay.
2 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And
hey man,
our defense. You
and
can't.
We're not out of it yet.
Who?
We are. We still in it?
Who's we?
The Bears.
So anyway,
stop.
What?
We may come back and have to face y'all.
You don't.
And smash y'all. The way y'all playing? Come on,
Jeff. How do y'all get in? What's the scenario?
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, continue.
Wow. All other teams got to have a plane crash.
Oh, that's cool. Nobody has to show up.
And the Bears are the #1 seed
in the whole league.
Well, we got the #1 draft pick, so we good.
That's funny.
And the Raiders, your coach, former NFL players, doing a great job with them guys over there. So Dannon, that being your other team, what do you?
I think we should hire him. I think the Raiders have to stop making a mistake and going out and getting these splash, what they've been doing. Every time they hired a coach, after a coach was fired, that coach did well and they never kept him.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh Jackson.
Hugh Jackson was a great coach, too.
Callahan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the Latin boy, the Latin guy that had
who was the special teams coach.
Who was the special team coach. Every time they fired the head coach, the next guy did well. They won games, and they never went back and hired that person. They went and got someone else.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how really the Eagles and the Raiders would go hire 2 former New England Patriots assistants. 2 teams one team that was at your throat the whole time. You
arch nemesis.
Yeah, you hired these guys. Oh boy, he was a terrible defense coordinator. He's been the one been calling the defense every now and then.
And our offensive coordinator is horrible.
Yeah, when we lost, didn't we lose?
We lost our defense coordinator and our offensive coordinator. Right. That's what hurt us.
Yeah. So I just think I don't know. I hope they hire Pierce. I hope they hire him.
Now here's the thing, too, mixing with football and basketball. NFL.
Hold up, you're not gonna go past that cup of yours.
Oh, we won.
Pittsburgh. You ain't gonna go past that.
Yeah, we won. We still in the hunt.
Y'all benching your boy, quarterback. So y'all gonna go with the other boy, Rudolph. Right?
He was balling. They should have probably went with him, but I think then they stopped because of the racial thing at that time with him and Garrett. So they kind of put him back to third string. But he probably was the best quarterback for all of them.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's a history of that when Terry Bradshaw wasn't doing so well, and we had Jim Gilliam.
Yeah.
Brother, the quickest release that you couldn't even capture on film. Cold brother. But they, the line stopped blocking for him and everything because they wanted,
Well, can I correct you on one thing?
Absolutely.
Jim Gilliam was the starter. He had y'all 5-1. But Pittsburgh is such a racist city. They didn't, and Chuck Noll, they didn't want him to be the quarterback.
Right.
And they put Terry Bradshaw, and Terry Bradshaw didn't admit it until Gilliam died that he was a better quarterback.
Oh, for sure.
And
but we all knew that.
Gilliam could throw that motherfucking and he wound up getting on drugs. Sad story, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to tear at him.
Yeah.
They had to tear at him.
You won, lost, and they went to the Super Bowl that year.
Absolutely. So yeah, look up Jim Gilliam. They got Parks and Recreations named after him.
Yeah,
they do.
Special dude.
Tennessee State.
Yeah. So I was just saying to the NFL and NBA that now NFL is playing on Saturdays. They're playing on Christmas because that's where all the eyes are on.
Yeah.
NBA is kind of,
I was happy Christmas the football games were on.
Yeah.
The NBA I hate to see that big tall dude is kind of exciting to watch.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah,
he just got dunked on by Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Just banged on him.
Yeah, but Ja Morant did.
Did you just say the big tall dude?
Yeah, because I can't say that last name.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama.
I'll lose my
tall
tongue.
basketball dude.
Yeah. The tall dude that's black.
The tall dude in San Antonio.
Yeah.
French dude.
Yeah, him.
Victor Wembanyama. That is his name.
But it's not
really
exciting,
in the
though.
The young people are in the NBA.
You're right.
I have because a lot of them are doing the fantasy stuff and all that. Because a lot of young boys. Because a lot of young boys I know are not into football as much as they are in the NBA. And I'm a football guy. I like the NBA. I like basketball in the playoffs.
I used to be an NBA guy, but
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
did too.
I don't know these dudes. You got to follow them in college. You got to see Patrick Ewing, Ralph Sampson.
Right. Yeah.
You got to see these dudes coming. So you couldn't wait. Larry Johnson. You couldn't wait till they go leave. You don't know. I don't know any.
Yeah,
I literally don't know none of these.
I'm
dudes.
at the age where I know all the coaches, the assistant coaches, because they
Right.
play in the
They
NBA.
play the league.
Yeah.
But to Danny's point is why we don't know these guys because everybody's running the same system. You got to take the zone out the pros. Shaq is not there no more, so you ain't got to zone up no more. Let's man-to-man this. Let somebody get hot. When was the last time you see somebody get hot and shoot 13 straight and hit them? We don't get those streaks. We don't get the streaks no more. We don't get the ISOs no more to expose somebody. Okay, he got to come out. You got to come in. We don't get that no more.
You don't know who the players are.
Absolutely. because everybody's running the system, so it just looks like.
And they're going right from high school. They playing 1 year. When you play 3 years, I used to look forward to the tournament. You know, you had Billy Packer. You couldn't wait to hear him.
Right.
Announce you know what I'm saying? The Final Four.
Yeah,
Nobody
dance.
knows
Off the glass.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have any characters. You don't have. That's where they were built. I remember that Juwan Howard, when they was about to play somebody in the tournament with the Fab Five, and they caught Juwan Howard saying, you know, you about to play with the big boys now.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn. I mean, that's some shit.
Coming through the tunnel.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the NBA, they're losing money.
You saw the rivalry start in college.
Right.
Yeah.
You saw it take over to the league.
What was the biggest one you think
Rivalry?
in the 80s? One of them. I got one. I was
Villanova, Georgetown.
That was Villanova, Georgetown. But in terms of players.
It was, for me, it was like Mark Aguirre against UCLA.
Okay, so that was one.
Yeah.
I'm saying like
Marquette.
Olajuwon against Ewing and them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that was godly. That was an era.
Yeah.
Kentucky had Turpin, Bowie. It was Olajuwon and Ewing. And everybody took their turn.
North Carolina, Worthy.
Jordan,
Yep.
Kenny Smith.
Yep.
That was a squad.
That was a squad. And then to me,
Perkins.
Outside that Villanova team, I think one of the best teams ever
Ed Pinckney.
was that UNLV team.
Oh, Running Rebels.
Oh.
92. But they got cheated.
They got cheated because they blew Duke out so bad the year before. You know, but you don't have that no more.
No. Got to get it back. But that was Teeder Sports Sticker.
Hey, I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
We got a quick commercial for you. Please check this out.
We got a commercial?
Thinking about hosting a podcast and don't know where to start? Morris Media Studios has you covered. Let us help you set up, record, and distribute your podcast. For more info, visit morrismediastudios.com or give us a call at 323-815-4204. Start your podcast today.
Dannon Green spits his truth, ideas, and stories. It's The Spit with Dannon Green.
I know that. I'm like, that's the best one. Nobody else has that, and this dude's not really even on the show. I wanted to
work on new intros for everyone, but I thought we were doing the show next week, so I didn't get.
Yeah, sure.
So
but
you get for thinking.
Okay, but I wanted to ask you first, why did you use the male voice and not your voice?
I didn't use my voice. Actually, it was a white girl's voice.
Oh, wow.
That person right there?
Yeah. No, it was actually AI.
Oh.
Boo.
Now that's interesting. Now that's interesting.
Traitor. Oh, yes.
Traitor. Taking money from somebody.
On.
At first, I thought it was your brother. And that's interesting that you say AI because I did not feel it. And I was like, I always thought that.
It sounded like it, a little bit.
Yeah, and I always thought that they
had
said.
that airport feel.
Yeah, I always thought they said that
do not park in the
voice
loading zone.
Your
is better. We listen, we pay attention more to a woman's voice than that guy. Because that guy didn't do anything for me.
It wasn't a guy.
Was he supposed to?
Oh, it wasn't a guy?
No, listen again. Listen again. I said AI.
Allen Iverson?
Wait, hold on.
Dannon Green spits his truth, ideas, and stories. It's The Spit with Dannon Green.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah. Talking about for the podcast.
I'm talking about for the podcast.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dannon's
why would I
intro.
talk about Dannon's
Why? Why would we?
I'm barely here.
The podcast is done by a radio personality by the name of Armand, who lives in the Bay Area.
That's terrible.
I thought it should have more. Didn't have any. The
Didn't have any
rhythm.
flair. It
Yeah, no flair. It didn't. You know, it didn't
was
have
too
any,
bland.
That's why I would rather have you.
Yeah, I've done commercials for the studio.
Allegedly.
But I thought in my mind that people gravitated more to the male's voice.
Oh, no.
Necessarily.
No.
Not that voice.
We want a woman.
Yeah, I'd rather,
and I feel disrespected because I really want a woman.
Yeah, I would rather.
A woman is more inviting.
I appreciate
more
women.
nurturing,
Okay.
more accepting.
I got you.
Now, okay, to Dannon's
So, Dannon has a new segment. Dannon, you want to tell us what your segment is
you
about?
want to see that?
Can we do the intro again?
Do a sad intro.
You got to go live later.
It's funnier. It's funnier when you read it.
Go ahead.
Spit with Dannon Green. It's funnier when you read it. Because when I read it, I was like, "That's funny," but when I heard it, I was like,
"Yeah."
Dannon shares a top.
Go ahead. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, gosh. Oh, hold on.
The spit take two.
Dannon Green spits his truth, ideas, and stories. It's The Spit with Dannon Green.
Sponsored by Waterworks.
Oh! I just saw that. Thanks a lot. That's fucked up, Poetess. I just saw the spit bubbles. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, I didn't like the white girl's voice.
All right. Anyway,
That's what we should have on this show.
Dannon did
a reading
that.
contest.
yeah, I didn't mind it.
Hilarious.
You stupid.
I practice my reading.
Bring a white girl.
Cold reading, huh? Cold reading. Go ahead.
Anyway, well, the big news in terms of international news is the Epstein black book files being released.
Is your name on the list?
No, thank God. And actually, there's some really big prominent names on there. And now they're starting to call them out. And supposedly, they have actually what they were doing there. So the big news is Jimmy Kimmel has been going back and forth with Aaron Rodgers because allegedly, he's saying Jimmy Kimmel wasn't there, but he said Aaron Rodgers made a comment like, "Are you going to be, I don't know everything what was said, but he said it on the sports show at McAfee show." So, Pat McAfee, yes,
But going back to when they taking the shot,
yeah,
vaccination and all that.
Right. So they've been going back and forth, but the genius, the guy that was in the wheelchair,
Stephen Hawkins.
yes, he.
Why is he a genius?
Oh well, he was supposedly the guy that could figure out all of the atoms and all kind of shit.
He didn't figure out death.
Well, he didn't figure that out.
He didn't figure out how to walk.
That was a good one.
I'm out of here.
Supposedly he had a underage orgy.
Who, the guy, Steven?
Underage orgy.
On the island?
On the island.
Roll me over there.
And then Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is that a painting?
Ain't that a bitch? Damn it.
Leonardo.
Spitting, man. It's part of the show. I'm doing it purposely.
My bad.
But I just want to ask you guys, I guess, the question of how do you guys feel about with the list coming out? Like, I believe they'll probably leave even bigger names off it. They said it was 180 names, but they're only releasing 150. Go ahead, Poetess.
But they also said that not everybody on there is accused of doing any wrongdoing.
Right, but the bad thing is guilty by association because your name is going to be on that. Like Jay-Z was there, but then Beyonce was there. Allegedly, these are the names that they've been putting out there. But I wanted to ask you guys, in terms of this list that they're now releasing, what do you think should happen if it comes out like this guy, the Stephen Hawkins guy, but he's no longer here, so he can't really be punished? What do you guys think should happen if people's names come up in this book under a heinous act? What do you think about that?
You mean is it they did it, or is it allegedly they did it?
Well, see, let me say it this way: we can all say allegedly, but they're saying in the book, pretty much, the way that it was written in the book, this is what you were kind of there for.
And for the underage girls.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't mean just underage, but just whatever the situation is, sexual activities.
We're talking underage. How
what are we talking?
14, 13. But what do you guys think about that?
The video will show who was there and what they was doing.
Yeah.
The whole island was mic'd. The whole island was video.
Survey,
It was all that.
No, but I'm saying, do you think there should be a punishment, or will there be a punishment?
I don't
we'll
think
let
anything.
Katt Williams tell us who was there, and I'm sure he'll tell us.
Well, the reason I'm asking, I wanted to ask you guys. That might be Katt. The reason I wanted to ask that question real quick is let's wait.
Caller, you're on the spit.
Yeah.
Spit at us.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey.
How you doing, Dad?
Hey, I just wanted to say, give a shout out for the first female black mayor in 100 years in Philly, Sherelle.
Cool.
Huh?
There's a black
What?
mayor. There's a first black female mayor in Philly.
Okay, yeah. I saw that.
You might want to say
Who won't do
In
nothing?
100 years.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna do nothing.
So 100 years ago, there was a black female mayor?
The first one in
first
100.
one in 100 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just wanted to put that out there so she can get a shout out, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
How you feeling, Dad?
I'm feeling okay. I was listening to you guys. Pretty good. Danny, you my main man, Danny.
I appreciate you. I appreciate it, man. I'm happy somebody likes me around this motherfucker. Thank you, Pops.
Big
Dang,
dicks
he
like
was gonna
you.
talk to
Yeah.
He's from Philly. His dad is cool.
So, Dad, you had a little scare. You went to the hospital. Your little heart. That's
Yeah,
better.
you got
right?
extra water in your body.
Yeah, you had 70% water in your body. That's what you said.
These guys are cold.
So you can play
Yeah.
Aquaman too.
But no, I'm blessed, man. Hey, they told me it wasn't a heart attack. That was a little tap on the back said get real.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for calling.
Now, how old
gotta
are you
slow
now?
down and
Dad,
inhale it.
how old are you now? You're what?
Yeah, 83 years old next Friday.
My man.
Oh,
Now-
man.
Aw, happy
Absolutely.
birthday.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
absolutely.
Hey,
Dick.
tell
So
your
let
daddy.
me ask
Thanks for
you,
calling.
Dad.
You got a puff.
So, Dad, what wisdom would you give someone who's our age or younger people to
Don't put
when
the
you
whole
get
rock in the
83?
pipe.
Put the whole rock in the pot. So spoken
Well,
up.
You want to break it.
actually, all you guys are doing what you're supposed to do. You know, you're not sleeping in no cardboard box, and you know,
That part.
you're very positive. Everybody knows how to say a vowel, or now you're doing very well. I say, you know what, and you're always trying to get ahead.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some head.
What are you?
Oh, he didn't say that.
Hey, your dad sound like he ain't got his teeth in.
My dad got all his teeth. He don't have false teeth.
Hey, man, y'all get off my man back.
That's my homie there, man.
You, what makes you happy about America right now?
Well, it's actually beyond any of our pay grades to even try to get into that situation. I would just like to stop seeing everybody killing each other, you know, Ukraine, Israel. Very important right now, you know. So
Yeah.
it's going to escalate, and
You
your son
gonna
may
say
be
nothing
going
about
over there
over
one
here.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Hey,
All right,
Dad, I
later.
love you, man. Take care, man. I'll see you.
Love you, Mr.
You
Dick.
too.
Take care, Mr. Dix.
Take
Happy
care of that
New Year.
water in your
Happy New Year.
body.
And keep supporting me, Mr. Dix. I need your support.
Wow.
Because they gang up on me.
My dad is interesting. I love him.
Very.
Lewis Dick Sr. right now.
Yeah.
Big dicks.
It's
I love how he watches the show every week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
he's 83.
The question is, does he donate? That's the question.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he
I
already,
mean-
Speaking of donating,
he already
Yeah, talk to
donated.
your dad.
He
Yeah.
already donated.
Oh, did
I'm
he?
here.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Can we trade you?
I like that, bro.
There you
that
go.
Was, that was sexy. I like that. I'm here.
I'm here.
You can't
There's
go into his
a-
Medicare.
so we set up a Patreon account for the In a Man World's fans to subscribe each month so that the hosts get paid for giving you laughs and wisdom and their time. So there's the info on the screen, and you can also see it in the description of the
So
show.
we should now, if there's somebody blind listening to the show, should we tell them? Because what is it?
It's patron, patreon.podbean.com/In a Man's World.
I really thought that was
Backslash.
Patron.
Oh, yeah.
It did look like it.
Did it look like
Well,
Patron?
that's how they spell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
know that blind
Dan, let's
comment.
finish with
Yeah,
Dannon.
so I just really, I was just wondering because this is going to be big news, and the point you made is a good point. Will they be, because TDP said, well, they're going to have surveillance cameras, so that's what I mean. Now, if it shows that these guys are going in and out of situations with women,
Right.
different women, whether underage or above age, will you think is going to be any crime? I mean, any crimes committed? You know what I mean? Will they be charged with anything? And the reason that I asked that also is because I believe this is going to play a big part in this year's election because it's going to be a lot of like who was who was there. So I just wanted to know what you guys thought about that.
You being a Trump supporter, does that matter
I'm not
that
a
he
Trump
was
supporter, but I have
that
a
he
problem
was
with
on the
I'm
list?
a Trump supporter.
Does it matter?
That he was on that list.
No, I think it's what you said earlier. It depends on if you did something. Just because you went there doesn't
They
mean
said
that you...
Michael Jackson was on that
right,
list.
So
what's her name? The supermodel.
Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
And then also Jay-Z was over
I
there.
don't.
So
this for me.
I don't think that everybody was over there on some food.
Yeah. But the question is, because you just asked it, so that will probably come into play. But if it shows that, say for instance, just hypothetically, Trump didn't do something, but a Democratic person did it, is that going to come into play?
Bill
That's what
Clinton's
I'm saying.
name has
so
come
exactly,
up.
yeah.
So for me, this is rich people's problem,
right?
Because they're gonna buy their way out of it.
Right. I don't think that's going to happen. I agree with you.
Nothing's going to ever happen. Look at Prince Andrew. They got all the evidence mounted against him, and his brother is now the king of England.
Right.
He reinstated him and knighted him back into the
courtship.
family. Yeah. So this is rich people's problem.
And what jurisdiction is the island under?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a very great question.
Yes.
Because it's like when you do a cruise. The minute you go out into the sea, it's international waters, and once
7 miles out.
Right. So then you can gamble, you can do, you can do everything. So that's a great question.
And he owned the island. It was his island. So what laws were applied on that island?
Right.
What laws were broken? That we don't know.
Well, the laws that were broken was the laws that got him arrested, which was underage trafficking.
But that happened,
and that can go anywhere.
No, but that happened in New York though.
Right.
He got it for being in New York, trafficking in New York. So they trying to.
Well, he was shopping in New York to take him down to the island.
Yeah, but what laws did he break going to his own island? If there's, the maritime
laws.
Yeah. So we don't know that.
Once our land, then it's
right
under that jurisdiction.
And just based on the logs, I don't think they can base anything on just a travel log.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. Going forward, the best part of this segment is the intro.
Thank you.
No.
Poetess, thank you, Poetess, and we'll be having more of that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for enjoying Dannon Green and the Spits.
No, I think let's go back to
Spits.
No tea.
No tea.
Let's go back to the. Let's revisit, because I know this is important to you. Also, the whole Katt Williams thing.
Okay.
About who we talked about, and now my understanding is that Ricky Smiley replied back. Right.
Ricky did some. I didn't listen to Ricky, Ludacris, and someone else replied back, and then they just
talked about Ludacris also.
Yeah. With
I
Fast
didn't
and
watch
Furious.
the whole.
Yeah.
It was over 2 hours.
2 hours
long.
and 46
you listened
minutes.
to all 2 hours
did.
and 46 minutes.
You and the cat.
Me and the cat listened to a little bit of it, and then I took it to when I went to work. I listened to it.
Wow.
Only reason because it was so. Okay, the middle part, like from 48 minutes to another 30, 40, it was talk about his life. And the things that he went through, which was interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because he seemed like he kind of got a little choked up on some of it.
Yeah, and supposedly Katt is a prodigy, a child prodigy.
Would he explain that to me?
He was.
Because I thought my children were child prodigies.
He could read. I mean, he could read. He was reading. He said he was reading books at 2, and I think he was even at 7. He was accepted. I won't like some age, like college or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it has happened, Lou.
Something like that.
That's something like that. But
gotcha.
He said when he was 6, he read the whole
encyclopedia.
Editions, the 3 editions of the encyclopedia.
No, because they didn't deliver all of them at the same time.
But he said he read them though.
Okay.
But I just think.
I mean, so it's like you listen to it. Okay.
I believe
you can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
I'm sorry, but I don't care.
Is that AI?
That was corny.
Yeah, that was corny. Come on.
That was corny.
I'd rather you say it.
She was waiting for that one.
Damn.
She was waiting for that one.
She was at home practicing that. She was home practicing that. When Dannon said this,
I'm gonna cue it up.
Push that button right there.
I'm gonna be ready for him this week.
What do you think, Lou?
As far as the Katt Williams?
Yeah. I'd like to get your opinion. Because you a guy been around.
No, I actually spoke to someone today. I spoke to Dr. Cosby today about it. And I
Is
asked
his name
him,
on the Epstein list? No.
I asked him.
Pills provided
Jeff
by.
had asked me, do you think that stuff was going on back then with those guys? even though it wasn't social media. Was they competitive? And
right.
And he mentioned the fact of Harry Belafonte and Sidney Poitier, and how Harry Belafonte said that he turned down the roles that Sidney Poitier accepted, and then Doc was like, well, did Harry really do anything? He became an activist, but did Sidney change? His thing is all about what did the person change? Did they change anything as far as America?
Right.
Looking at you.
Well, didn't he have an issue with him and Richard Pryor had somewhat of that because
No, he said no. They never had issues.
Okay, that came out in the news. That's true. That's what I'm saying.
See, that's the thing he said. These guys, the white media would make what they want out of it.
Right.
But he said these old guys always talked and hung out.
Right.
Because he knew Richard Pryor wanted to be him when he first started off.
Right.
So, and he said Godfrey Cambridge wanted to be a comedian like him, and Dr. Cosby wanted to be the actor that he was.
Yeah. Right.
So they all wanted to be, but they all stayed in their lane to be what they became. And
during segregation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a time when they knew who wasn't liking them, so they all had to go when they met. Because I used to ask him, I said, why weren't you in the front of the line doing the civil rights movements and stuff? He said, I was back there with the people.
Right.
Okay, just like when Spike Lee needed funds, he helped fund them.
Right.
So a lot of these guys did low-key things where they didn't need. Now, I'm sure things would have been different if they had social media.
Right.
But the social media of that was the Green Book, the black newspapers, the churches.
Right.
So, and again, I think back then they all kept their mouth shut about certain things. Like Jeff brought up the thing about my man from Sanford and Son.
Demond Wilson.
Talking about how, thank you.
Caller, you were listening to The Spit. You're on the air.
What's going on, fellas? It's Jeremy from the DMV.
Yo, Jay.
Jeremy.
What's up, man? Happy
What up,
2024.
Jay? Yeah, happy 2024, bro.
Happy New Year, brothers.
Blessings.
Wow.
Hey, Jeremy, help us out. What's up? What's on your mind, buddy? How's your family, first of all?
My family's great, man. Everybody's good.
What'd y'all do for the New Year's?
Some chicken wings.
No, I stayed here. I didn't go home, so I was just here at the house, literally laying on, just watching.
Was you by yourself?
By myself, man.
You sound like you're alone.
You laying on your stomach right now?
with your legs up and your toes
in the back, curled in the back.
Twirling your finger in your
Playing with your Rubik's Cube.
Jeremy, you should have came out here. You could have came to
Get
a
this
live
green
party,
one
man.
together.
Could have came to a live party.
No, none of that, man. None of that.
So how's your mental going into 2024?
Hey, my mental is the same as I have it every day, man. I just try to be better. Not try. I am better than I am.
Okay, take your hand off your hip.
Yeah. You got witnesses?
So you never, now, because you're a fireman, right?
No.
No. I work in project management, construction project management.
Okay, fine. All right, I apologize. So help me out. You're telling me, because now that answer was bold and strong. Mm-hmm. So right. You never have down, you never have to overcome, would you hit the wall?
Yeah, most definitely. And what I was saying was I try to be better than I was the day before. So every day, I tackle everything by the day. I try not to get into the whole New Year's resolutions and all that stuff. I'm staying in the present. So every day, I'm just working to be better than I was the day before. A better son, a better friend, a better listener, a better
caller.
Okay, if you start not
better donor.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, do you consciously, when you wake up, make those statements to yourself, or the night before? How do you start your day?
Right.
Well, I meditate every morning.
Okay.
I'm deep into, I'm into sound healing. I'm into Reiki. I'm into all of that affirmation. So I wake up every morning. I'm meditating. I have some mantras that I say to myself every morning.
That I will not get fucked up.
What are a couple of your
These
mantras
shoes
that you
will
say?
fit.
So one of the great mantras that I use every morning is I'm living in the
Your story. Come on, man, get it out.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do it stutter on paper?
That's my cousin.
I'm not gonna be ugly as I was yesterday.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jim.
We apologize. Man. I apologize for
I
these
see
two,
why
Jeremy.
you have to meditate.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
I apologize for
that. I just say to myself every day, I don't allow myself to get angry. I allow myself to operate in truth and sincerity. I try to.
So hold that thought. So if you get angry, do you turn into the Hulk?
No. I really don't allow myself to get angry.
You keep your slides by the door?
Okay, so Jeremy, something happens on this site. Someone does something to disrespect you. What do you do in that moment?
I mean, I check them in the moment. I don't allow myself to get out of
girl.
Okay.
But, I check it in the moment. I don't allow things to fester and go on and you keep trying me because people treat you how you let them treat you. And so if I let you run me over one time, then you're going to continue to do that.
Right.
So
you got boundaries.
I cut that into me right there. Like, no, it's not going to happen like this. We can go that route if you want to, but let's not do that. Let's keep it kosher, keep it business, and move forward.
Oh, good for you.
So when the homeless come up to your car, do you kick them in the chest?
Get your ass off.
Not at all, man. I like the homeless. Matter of fact, that's the kind of work I do. I build homeless shelters here in D.C.
Okay, well, say that.
Right then.
So, yeah, I actually do. I've done that over the past 6 years. I've built about 10 shelters for women and children, and then I just finished 2 men's shelters here in D.C. as well.
Tell us something that
Congratulations.
the ignorant people don't know about the homeless.
Man,
that we should know that would make us see them differently.
It could be any one of us, quite honestly.
Absolutely.
A lot of them.
Now speak for yourself. I got a house.
A lot of them are they're just looking for just some help.
Yeah.
Is that your intro to women? Like, hey, girl, I just built you a pod.
No. But a lot of them do suffer from mental health issues. There's that aspect of it.
Right.
A lot of them do get misused by the police and the system. So, and a lot of them really don't want to be homeless. I think we think that homeless people want to be. A lot of people don't want to be there, and they just need some assistance to just get to the next step in life. And so, you got to keep in mind and stay humble and keep your humility about yourself and realize that, hey, I could be one. A lot of people are 1 or 2 paychecks away from being homeless. If we really want to keep it 100,
absolutely.
Once again, speak for
living in
yourself.
the society living in right now.
So, Jeremy, did you get contracts from the state or you
the city?
So I represent. I'm an owner's rep, so I represent the government in construction projects. So I consult government in their construction projects. The mayor here in D.C. made a big initiative to end homelessness in D.C., which is a great initiative here. And so I was thankful enough to be a part of her demolishing the huge D.C. General homeless shelter. I don't know if you guys are plugged in, but there was a little girl who went missing there about 7-8 years ago that they never found from the city-owned homeless shelter. And that was kind of a big initiative to tear that place down because it was actually a hospital that she converted.
Okay.
Well, not she, but the city converted an old hospital into a homeless shelter. Place was not conducive for women and kids. So he really made it a big initiative to tear that place down and build these separate units all over D.C. to help women with kids, get on their feet and find them permanent housing.
Is there a time limit for them to be there? Like after you build the shelter, how long do they stay there?
So each shelter is ran by a nonprofit. The nonprofit usually has a 90-day program for them. Come in within 90 days. They really want to help them to get into some more permanent supportive housing. And of course, they provide them with wraparound services. They help them find jobs. But of course, they have rules that you got to follow. So if you don't follow those rules,
no holes after 8.
Yeah.
At the nonprofit half of that building, then of course you can't stay there. But they do everything to help them get on their feet, get permanent housing, and not be homeless. And you'd be surprised. A lot of women with kids, sometimes they have issues with their apartment complexes or condos. They may get burnt down. They may have, anything can happen to put them in a situation where they are homeless or they just need somewhere temporary until they can get back on their feet. So it's usually a 90-day program that they implement to get them out into society, back on their feet, permanent housing, jobs, kids in the school, all that kind of stuff.
So how's your relationship going 2024? You good?
Yeah.
Got a new one?
No, I'm just well, I got a prospect that I'm thinking about.
Oh, a prospect.
Oh,
what's his name?
Yeah, give us a scouting report.
Larry or Tom?
The scouting report is that we were very fond of each other in college. Never really pursued a relationship.
A teenage love.
Yeah, teenage love. So I'm planning to go see her next week, actually.
Where she live?
She's down in Florida.
You got an address for her?
Okay, all right.
Now,
What part of Florida?
Yeah, what address? What's the address?
She's down in the Tampa area.
Yeah, can you text us to her
You
address?
got some,
black?
new, you
Now
got
they
some new
s-
sandals.
Jeremy,
okay.
people say you can never go back. So how did you guys reconnect?
I just called her one day. 'Cause we would always keep in contact, but it was never, consistent being that, because we used to live in the same city in Atlanta, because she's actually from the Atlanta area. And so, we would keep in contact, just not consistently. And then I just made it a point to, reach out and say, hey, what's going on, and catch up and make it a point to come and visit. And
Did you send a dick pic?
nah, man, we're not even going to go there with that.
Now,
You wanted to.
Was she married? Does she have children? And what's?
No, I think she's single, no kids, not married, just working and living. Just bought a house. Yeah, so she just working and living like a lot of us are.
What kind of work she do?
Stripper.
I think into healthcare technology.
OnlyFans?
Good for you. Hey, so Jeremy, what do you think about this? Are you on top of this Katt Williams thing, or?
Yeah, I just find it funny. Some of what he's saying is hilarious, but it's just entertainment to me, man.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to put it.
Katt to me, he does this every couple of years. He's been saying the same thing. I just think now it's just being elevated because it's on Shannon Sharp's talk show. So,
okay.
I think it's a little bit chatty-patty, gossipy to me, because I'm not a fan of men or just people talking about other people all the time. Like that, to me, serves no purpose.
There you go.
I agree.
I'm talking about old stuff. Like, it does nothing but just put drama. And what really bothers me is that our people, we love that. We love drama.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that video has 10 million views now.
Yeah. And I would beg to say and go out on a limb to say that it's a lot of us who are feeding that.
Yes.
Of course, because it's all social media. People are making memes about it. This thing is just getting ridiculous. I'll tell you one thing, Katt probably has sold out all his comedy shows for 2024, which is a smart idea.
Yeah.
He's probably solidified, sold out shows for the rest of 2024 for his comedy tours.
Well, Jeremy, I really appreciate you taking
Absolutely.
the time to call. And you saw the whole donation thing, whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely donate. I'm gonna send some money to you, and I'm gonna still send you guys my juices, man. I gotta put together a package.
Yeah, we've been waiting for them juices, man. What's
Right.
cracking with it?
Hydrated.
Dig
Now-
it.
Yeah, you loving the homeless more than you love us.
Yeah.
I want. Can you say another
said it.
affirmation for us? That you
I
might say?
am in control of my emotions and my thoughts. My thoughts and emotions do not control me.
Thank you. Hey, man, thank you very much. Be good to yourself.
And never let your collard green water boil over.
Hey, respect, Jeremy.
Hey, man, Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year,
I
Jeremy.
love the fact that he's working, because Code 3 is really into that, working with the homeless and going to give them food.
Yeah,
and-
shooting
Is
them.
that why she put up with you?
she's a good person.
good
We were talking
practice.
about that, she's going to have, her door is already there for heaven, because she's just a good person. And that made me step back and reevaluate the fact of how I want to love her the right way.
Oh, okay.
Wow, look at you.
No, it's serious, but you have to work at it.
24.
She's
yeah.
earned that.
She's gonna
she's
be
earned
good
that.
for you. It's gonna be a good year for you.
I just have to open up more. It's tough.
Your legs?
Yeah. You need some KY jelly.
No.
So she can put that gift.
Ow, ow, ow.
I was
Ow.
ignorant. I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP. Tell what you got to open up more.
I meant my emotions.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Open up your nostrils.
Gotta bend over it. Just
Yeah.
a little
I'm Lewis
longer.
Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
Dannon Green.
You gonna
Ow,
straddle
ow.
up? She gonna straddle up?
Why you just so nasty? I mean,
You
you
brought
too
it
old
up.
to be nasty. I didn't say any of
You
that.
wear a holster.
Can we see my Jet Beauty of the Week?
You jump out and say freeze.
I'm caught.
Ooh, she's cute. Little
Yeah,
Slim
that's,
Goody. Slim Goody.
That's can you? I can't
It's
read
not.
it.
It's not. I just realized I didn't put the right information on.
Yeah,
the
that's about right.
outline.
Yeah, that's
That's right.
That's the one from last 2 weeks
No,
ago.
it's
Nah,
not.
because I can tell the baby suit's different from the last
Yeah,
one.
no.
The other one was knitted.
That's knitted.
Yeah.
It's old school.
Her name is Toya Qualls, and I think she's from L.A.
Oh,
Okay.
Qualls?
Okay,
And
can you
so
read that?
when Lewis sent, I can't read it, it's
Okay.
messed up. But when Lewis sent me the link to this Jet Beauty, there was also a link. I guess she's a blogger now, but here's a current picture of her. This was the
What?
70s. And so this is her now.
Oh,
damn! She came up. She aged pretty good.
We should get in touch with her and let her know we put her on. She's had some work done.
Really, Lou.
Damn, Lou.
I mean, look at her neck and her eyes. I mean,
She's in shape.
She's a vegan.
Her face she's not smiling right.
Her hair's different.
So this is her in the 70s.
Okay.
That's more. I like that.
No, she looks the same though, Lou.
Right.
She does look the same.
Okay,
show
let's see it
the
again.
other one.
It's a true beauty.
Would you smash?
Well, that was 50. That was about 50 years ago.
She looks good.
So she probably in her 70s.
She's probably in her late
Absolutely.
60s, early 70s.
She looks good. So Toya, give us a call.
Yeah.
Since
especially if you're single.
Oh wow, look at you.
I like
she's
emoji.
light
She
enough
look like
for
she's
you.
snoring.
Yeah, she's.
I know her
like
husband
she's-
died already.
Hold on.
Damn.
Jeff, what did you, wait, hold on. Jeff, what did you say she looks
She look like she snore.
You ever been with someone that snores?
Yes, and it's terrible.
You?
It's the most unattractive thing in a woman to snore.
You ever
Or
been
hard
with
to
someone
wake up and get rid of. Yeah.
Yeah, snoring is funny.
It's a shame.
What the fuck are they yelling?
What's up?
Here's a little
I like that. That's a good intro.
Yeah, keep his like that.
Yeah.
And just add some music
the
to mine.
same intro.
Oh, is
We've
it?
been playing. We
No, I
just
said-
haven't played it in a while
Yeah, that's
because
what it is.
Jeff
Was
hasn't
hating.
done one.
Yeah, he wasn't here.
Love that.
What up?
Health and headlines.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have nothing. No, just to stay healthy. I'm walking a lot this year, so I'm walking at a faster pace to keep my heart rate up.
And the police off your ass, but
That part too. Drinking a lot of water.
okay.
I'm on the regiment, so it's been hard the last 3 days.
In what respect?
No,
you mean?
no Coke, no Pepsi, no donuts.
Really?
No
Yes.
sugar.
Yes, it's been hard.
Withdrawals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm trying to gain
Yeah.
10 pounds, 15
Yeah.
pounds. So I've been eating a lot.
You can take my cat.
I didn't take you as a sweets guy, Jeff.
Yeah.
That was racist.
Exactly.
Now,
Sweetophobic.
Yeah.
I've been taking my multivitamins. Vitamins?
I take. That's the thing about it. I take no vitamins.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you're supposed to.
No, you are. I'm good.
Well, how do you replenish?
Yeah,
Who?
your vitamin D.
How you what?
Your vitamin D.
How you peel a plum? What did he say?
I sweat a lot.
Oh, how you replenish?
So yeah, and then I drink a lot of water.
But what you do you eat? Do you eat green stuff? I mean, how do you,
Yeah,
you
no.
have to have vitamins in your body?
Yeah, but my digestive system is immaculate. So as soon as I eat, I go right to the
You
bathroom.
were struggling. You got that word out.
Yeah, so I mean, I go right to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
Regular degular.
Yes, at least 4 or 5 times a day.
No
Okay.
figs or
Nothing.
prunes.
Nah.
What is
And
he, an
this is-
Egyptian?
No, I mean, my system rejects a lot of stuff now as I'm getting
excuse
older.
me.
You know, what can't you, like, I can't eat tomatoes. I gotta lactate milk. I gotta take lactate. I can't drink milk.
I just don't like
No dairy at all.
Yeah.
So no dairy. More trying to get more into the fruit because it's the natural
Sugar.
sugar and all that.
Pussy is a fruit.
Yeah. So
I've been eating a lot of fruit. I have oatmeal. And you don't do oatmeal?
No.
What's your breakfast? You wake up, what's your regimen?
When I wake up, I drink a bottle of water.
How
big?
16 ounces.
16 ounce.
So you get up and you drink water.
Drink water.
And then what do you do?
And then I go work.
Well, you go to the bathroom, of course.
No, I
You
can
said
hold it.
you
My
always go to the
bladder's good. Everything functions right.
Okay,
so I don't
Karate
go right
Kid.
away.
Yeah, take
I
your
don't
hands
go right
off your
away.
hip.
I don't go right away.
Okay.
And then
So swinging your
we go on-
feet.
we go on our morning walk.
Who's we?
His wife.
Yeah, so we go on the
Oh,
morning
I didn't know
walk.
he was married.
Yeah, so we go on the morning walk.
She walks ahead of him.
Yeah, she does.
You follow?
No, I'm trying to keep up with her pace because she's at a fast pace.
She's trying to get away from you.
Yeah, exactly.
But he doing that Chicago stroll. That's why.
Still here?
Especially because we go to Runyon and it's an incline that's incredible. And her pace is immaculate going up, and I have to struggle sometimes.
Well, she's younger than you, though.
Yeah.
So did you go
16
to
years
run?
younger.
She's 16 years younger?
Yeah.
Jeff got one.
Yeah, but I still be breaking.
You should
her
be under
back,
arrest.
though.
That's right, Jazzy.
Yeah, I break.
Oh, boy.
You
No,
break
I
her
don't-
back.
Yeah.
What, you break her back after you drink water? or
Exactly.
before?
Tell her to stand in.
No
and
blue
punch.
pills. No blue pills. Nothing.
That's right.
Yeah. So I still wake up like an adolescent.
You don't need the rhino?
No. For what?
Okay.
Still wake up naturally.
What you
Bowl of
doing?
grits in his
He said he
dick.
he'd wake up like an adolescent. You pee to bed?
Hey, baby.
Again?
I'm
sorry.
My lungs, my bladder, my kidney, it's all functional.
Help
So
me
I
flip
can
this
hold it.
mattress.
So you're saying that you're still you have testosterone and stuff.
Yeah.
I have to get better. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm weak on that. I gotta get better.
Your vigor.
I can.
Yeah,
I mean,
I gotta take somebody.
Have you
set me-
taken the blue pill before?
Who?
You.
No. But I need to
You
start
want
taking.
to.
Yeah, I want to. I would. But they say mess with your heart, so I don't want to. I want you pause like you have.
No, I take the rhino when I need one.
Oh, okay.
I go 7-Eleven. Yo, let me get 2 of those.
No, I don't take none of that.
3,500.
I need to get that part of me together.
But it's limited though. I mean, just one round now.
But Jeff, we ain't
That's
that's all that. We
Okay.
just
No, it's. I mean, a lot of guys. I mean,
Standing 8 count.
if I'm going to be
what?
One round. You know,
if I'm going to
it's
be
a good
candid,
round. but
I have to really work on that part.
What's that?
The part of
Your libido.
yeah, because it's right now it's very weak.
Nah, you still with the
code
what you call it though?
three- in code 3 as well.
McDonald's and all that. You gotta stop that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just gain weight. They told me to eat calories. They got to have like to gain 10 pounds. They say you got to have 35,000 calories. So it's like 3,000 calories.
Man, follow me to Chef Merlin's. You'll be all right.
And what are you eating? What are you eating?
Well, I'm eating now. Code 3's got me eating more vegetables. Okay.
What kind of
You're
vegetables?
not going to gain weight eating vegetables.
Spinach, broccoli, but broccoli gives me gas.
You like carrots? You like carrots?
No, I don't like carrots, but I eat a lot of fruit. At school, I get a lot of fruit. I
What
eat
kind?
oatmeal. Apples, pears.
You put milk in
But
your.
what's your heavy food?
The heavy
Everything
food is-
everything that you named
Yeah.
is not going to gain you an ounce of weight.
You ain't a panda?
Well, I eat
You
sandwiches.
said salad
I eat
fruit.
I eat sandwiches like a roast beef
Man, you
sandwich.
better go down to the hood, get yourself a couple ribs and some beef ribs and
Well,
some
yeah,
potato
duels just
salad,
open
mac
back
and
up. So,
cheese.
yeah, baked chicken. A lot of baked chicken.
No skin.
No, I ate the skin off that the $7 one from the market.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, rotisserie one?
Yeah.
From out, that's a good one.
Good one. Good one. And then I make sandwiches with that. And so I'm trying to eat like 3 wheel, and I've been having pound cake. I've been eating a lot of pound cake because they have it at school. So yeah, but I've just been eating a lot of stuff. So I'm getting better. Just
Lou,
now
you
it's
went
gotta
to
get
school all
stronger.
day?
What you call it is
No,
good for
no.
you though, but
What?
I mean, pancakes are good for you.
Okay, yeah, I've had some. So what should someone eat that's trying to gain weight? No, what should black men
Mashed
stay away
potatoes?
from who are over 50?
Fast food.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Definitely
yeah, Burger
fast
King,
food.
McDonald's, all that.
Fast
No
food.
more of that.
Yeah.
Fast food.
So you should cook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cook as much as you can.
Yep.
Or go somewhere where they cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not a fast food restaurant, but I mean like
And read
a
now
restaurant,
what
yeah.
and read the ingredients what's in it now.
I had lamb chops today.
And look up the ingredients what's in it, and it'll tell you what's good for your body.
Stay away from the soy.
Yeah, stay away from sodium. You know,
And what else should we stay away from?
the fructose
Who?
corn syrup. I mean, you gotta stay away from syrup.
Doug Flutie, what do you say?
Yeah, donuts. She put down donuts. Yeah. So, yes.
Oh, TWA is there?
Yeah, she put
She's
down
on?
soda. Yeah,
Oh, she's there?
Yeah, she
Where
put down
is she?
sodas.
What she look
Put down
like?
with
All of that,
sodas?
yeah,
Can I follow
soda.
her?
She
No,
put down
can't follow her.
sodas, donuts.
That's his woman. Why are you gonna get in his business?
So-
I'm not going to bash
I like her. She's a nice
I've never
person.
seen her.
I think she's the best thing that's ever happened to Jeff.
Anything's best thing for Jeff.
Because when you go to Jeff's house, it's totally different now.
Yeah.
She
Why?
runs that crib. Jeff, she runs that crib.
TWA, thank
I
you.
wouldn't say
He's
so.
been
Only
happy.
thing that Jeff does, he makes you take your shoes off.
Oh, that's bullshit. I got holes in my socks.
No, that's because because what you track from the outside, you come into the inside.
Jeff's house used to be tone colors. Now it's all paisley and pink and
I seen the pink welcome mat out
yeah,
front.
it's just so girlish. And I'm like, you ain't no man.
Welcomes.
Yeah, and she,
Everyone's.
And what's funny is when you go over Jeff's house now, she's like, "Who is it?"
Yeah.
So she answers the door. She don't even let him answer the door.
Hey, but did y'all see the double rainbow yesterday?
Bro,
I saw a
That
picture of
motherfucker
it.
was lit.
let me tell you
in
something.
the jungles. Yeah,
That's
they
the
was clowning
first
in the
time in my
jungles.
life I ever saw something like that. I was driving down Victory. I had to take a picture.
Yeah, I took pictures of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you, let me almost said something to me. Look, we don't want to hear. What are you with your little pictures?
Oh, but it's the first time I ever saw that. Where I saw the rainbow go from one side to the other side. See?
Yeah, they was clowning it in the jungle.
Oh.
Look at this one. What did you say, Lou?
No, I can't say it.
Look at that one.
That's nice, Danny.
Yeah, it was vivid as a motherfucker.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We rolling? I'm just kidding. Your clock is wrong.
Yeah, something's throwing us off.
This was throwing me off.
That
But listen.
one's working now.
All right. Which one's working? That one's
The
okay.
one to the left of you.
The left. Oh, got it. Please don't touch the microphones. Engineer will adjust them. Thank you.
Oh.
So daily affirmations for you though. So
okay, go ahead.
With quick results is because everybody's used to brushing your teeth with your right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Try with your left hand.
I'm left-handed.
And then just say.
I use an electric toothbrush.
Oh, okay. And then look in the mirror and say "I love you" 10 times.
It's gay.
To yourself.
Yeah, you saw the rainbow too much.
I wanted to start a quick segment at the end.
Yes.
I wanted to.
Great call,
Boss
Danny.
lady. I wanted to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I got a question for you to see how smart you actually are.
Okay.
I've never said I was smart.
Well, we about to find out.
I'm intelligent.
But go ahead.
Okay. Spell river.
River?
Yeah.
R-I-V-E-R.
Put a D in front of it, and we have.
Driver.
Hey, he said it fast.
That
He
was
was
the
fly.
question? Yeah. It'd be driver. Driver. Boss lady.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah,
I know you fucked up.
I can't even spell, but I got that.
I thought about that too. I was like, damn, I can't come back with that. That was a setup. That's a set the fuck up question right there.
I wanted to, at the end of each show, I wanted to see if you would say something
you got me.
that men should hear. Whether it's good, bad, whatever, that women want to say to us. So here we go. This is our thing. So she's going
I'll
to say
do it
something.
next week.
Hey, what happened to your game show?
Yeah, I'm not
we should do?
prepared. You just put me on the spot.
All right, well, can you?
Oh.
Well, you had Spit's intro in. I thought you.
Yeah, because I was playing.
Would you do that?
Yes.
Yes,
I got it.
it's
So-
the Spitz.
And
Spitz, it's the Spitz. It's not Spitz.
Okay, you've been talking a lot.
I know over everybody's segment.
He's happy to be
Yeah.
back.
You made him a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because Earthquake reads a lot on his show. So.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you redeem yourself.
Hey,
You
listen. So chat room too. The ladies in the chat room. If you can send things that you would like Poetess to say to men that we need to hear, and that's what we're gonna do at every show.
Other than
so we're gonna be
bitch-ass
the
nigga.
conduit.
I guess I don't know.
Okay.
Is that like driver? Okay. I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
Him.
Oh, I'm gonna let you redeem yourself.
No, I don't want to talk
they.
anymore.
I
I'm
got
tired.
another one for you.
I'm gay.
Thank you. Thank you all for listening. And,
It's my body, my choice.
I can do what I want.
I got another one for you. I'm
We'll
gonna let you
see-
redeem
we'll see
yourself.
you guys next
Since
week.
Lewis, hold up. I'm gonna let you redeem
Okay,
yourself.
go ahead.
Okay, spell off.
Off.
Yeah.
O-F-F.
Now spell ice.
Ice. I-C-E.
Now put them together.
Ice off.
I didn't get that one.
Spell off.
O-F-F.
Now spell ice.
I-C-E.
Now put them together.
Oh,
Office. Damn.
So this must be something that
Jeff got brand new Dixie cup.
Yeah. Him and TWA playing games.
Yeah, TWA got
yes,
him.
you.
Yeah, TWA.
Yes.
All right, they must have played that New Year's
Yeah, they
Eve.
must have. They had shit to do.
Don't get mad at me.
He
now.
said ice off.
Hey, shout out to all you guys listening and donating. Thank you so much.
Yes, shout out to the people who donated last month when we did the show. Jackie, Ernest, Yogi Fish, Dana, Toledo, Cali 510, and Monterey. Thank you guys for supporting the show. We have a Patreon site set up now. You can see it the link is in the description. Please subscribe so we can keep the show going strong.
Yeah, we got to pay for Dannon's intro.
Yes. I'm
You guys-
important.
And there's the info to donate. And thank you. We'll catch you next week.
Blessings.
Peace.
Blessings.